the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to
rumble! Yeah. What's up? It's that boy Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back. New Minute Today, USA Boxing. We are back. Yes, y'all. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, man. I know, man, for some reason, I'm just glad today, Friday. I have no idea. I just glad today is Friday. I'm tired. I'm tired right now. Went to the gym today. I had took a break from the gym. Which I never do. I took a break from everything. Just gym and stuff for like 5-6 weeks, bro. And now just, getting back into it again. I worked out, but I wasn't like hitting it like I normally do. You know what I mean? And so now I'm back to hitting it like I normally do. Just kind of like building myself back into it. And I'm just tired, bro. I hit the sauna today, did, squats today, leg lunges, leg extensions, leg curls. I love squats is my favorite exercise. I love squats. Can't go heavy as much as I used to. I used to go up to like 425, something like that. I can't go that heavy no more. I was doing that last year, but I can't do it this year. That's a wrap. Because I don't want to destroy my knees and back and all that stuff there. Like a lot of my homeboys, they messed up right now. But anyways, man, shout out to everyone in the chat. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Yeah, man, my homeboy one time, man, he getting in the ring tomorrow night, man, and against Mario Barrios, man. Some people, word on the street is, you got some people out there, they got their nuts on my old boy. They got their nuts crossed. They got their nuts crossed on my old boy, my homeboy Keith one time Thurman. They got their nuts crossed. You know what I mean? They don't like him. They mad at him. Basically these are pro PBC guys who hate. They don't like one time. He been gone for a while. One time don't piss off a lot of people though. He don't piss off a lot of people. A lot of people wanted to see him fight Spence, and he told Spence he got to get a belt. He ain't fought nobody, got to do this and do that. Then Spence ended up becoming the guy. Then he ended up telling Terrence Crawford the same shit that Terrence Crawford put him up the same shit that Keith Thurman told him outside of the other side of the street shit. But they say I'm a dog. They say I'm a dog gonna lose. You guess what? It's a possibility too. It's a possibility. He been gone for 2.5 years. You haven't fought anybody in 2.5 years. And I'm like, man, I ain't, Mario Barrios ain't all that, but goddamn, you've been gone for 2.5 years. 2.5 years. 2.5 year layoff. Tomorrow night gonna show us a lot of stuff. We're going live tomorrow night. Tomorrow night gonna show us a lot of stuff about Keith Thurman. Is he Keith if it's one time it's back, or if it's sometime? We're gonna find out. It's my homeboy. We from the same city, but I can't cap for him. You know what I mean? Hey, man, the man been going 2.5 years. Who knows? I'm rooting for him anyways, though. I'm rooting for him because he's from my city. Yeah, that's it. It's simple as that. He home team. I'm rooting for him. But I ain't betting no money on this shit. You can believe that. I ain't betting no money at all. Hey, I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. Anyway, shout out to man. Let's get into this. Shout out to Raw Rib Show. Shout out to who else we have in the building? Tupac 13. As a matter of fact, let's give a shout out to the ladies here. Shout out to Carmen Serene. Shout out to Lisa Bales. Shout out to Misfit. Shout out to Bless 365. Shout out to Nick Rich. Shout out to Lady Shan. Shout out to Arlette. Shout out to Bad Girl TKO. Shout out to Mix Sexy. Shout out to Monica Silva. Shout out to Deborah Booker. Shout out to Lil Green ISP, and shout out to Ava. Salute, man, to Paul Evans as well. Shout out to Two Matador. Shout out to who else we have in the building? Halim in the building from the UK with the AK. Let's keep going down the Yellow Brick Road. Shout out to Drumming for Life. For life. Shout out to who else we have in the building, man? Thomas Jones. What's up, bro? I hope you feeling better, my brother. Shout out to Hector Garcia, Big Heck. Shout out to Jack Waratama with the Lick Reed. Shout out to Tupac 13, Tupac 13. Shout out to let's see, man. Paul Evans, he say burn one. Okay, burn one. Yeah, man, I need to burn one. I haven't burned anything. I'm just feeling tired, bro. Like this, what it is, man. Leg day do it for me, bro. Like nothing drains me like legs. And I haven't even done all the other stuff that the guy who trained me how to become a strength and conditioning coach, my coach Al Rosen, bro, that dude there, to this day, he's an animal. He's in his 60s. He's an animal. Like, his training, like, whew, damn, I gotta go get back with my coach, man. Get back with him, man. I want to try some new things, and that dude there just don't know when to quit. Shout out to Knockdown 305. Let's see. Shout out to Ali Muhammad. Shout out to Charles N. What's going on, fam? Salute to Bruce Goals. Bruce Goals, what's going on, bro? Shout out to Jamie Nieto. Shout out to Charles N. Salute to my brother Smith and West. Yeah, man. Detroit representing tomorrow night with Clarissa Shields. Detroit, bro. It's hard for me to bet against a fighter from Detroit, bro. Fighter from Detroit, you know, James Toney, bro. You can just name them, bro. Like, bro, it's hard, bro. They got that dog in them, boy. Ooh, just look at the history of fighters who came out of Detroit. Come out, you know, Detroit, Philadelphia, Philly, Ohio, just up in that area there. Whew, yeah, but you're gonna have some problems. Believe that. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Give everybody a round of applause. Shout out to Thomas Cruz. Let's see what. Where's the sleeve? What's going on, fam? Johnny Cass, what's up, bro? Let's see. Puerto Rican Ron. Salute to Teach. What's going on, fam? Let's see what's going on. We're gonna give, you know, let everybody. Fistiana Fights. Salute to Fistiana Fights. What's going on? What's going on, sis? Salute to you. Salute to you, sis. What's going on, Queen? Fistiana. Let's see. Shout out to Teach. Shout out to Manny. What's going on, fam? Let's see. Who else we got in the building? Shout out to Thomas Cruz. Leon Williams. What's going on, bro? Leon, what's going on, bro? Yeah, man. Bro, I'm like, man, this shit right here is damn. You know what I mean? Bro. It's all. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. I just don't like the way, you know, when the dude be gone for a long time, they don't go to talking, you know. He says that Barrios is an underdog. You know, we fixing to look that up now. I think so. I think so, man. I think so. I think he might be an underdog. He might be an underdog. I mean, I wouldn't know what. You know, we're gonna look that up. We're gonna look that up. Little Green Eyes Speed said was watching James Toney the night before last. Yeah, man, James Toney, listen. I ain't never seen nobody do I'm saying in the modern era, well, not today, of course, but in the modern era, like that Philly share from the late 80s all throughout the 90s and the 2000s, you know, before 2010, man, listen, man, you want to see some beautiful inside fighting, watch James Lights Out Toney. You're going to see some of the best inside fighting you ever go. That dude, the slip, bop, counter, slip, counter, hit you everywhere on the hip, on the body, on top of the head. You're going to be standing right in front of him. You ain't going to be able to get no clean shot on him. He gonna be right there too. He gonna be right there. And James Toney didn't really do no running and none of that. He just used to spar a lot. Because that's how James Toney used to get fat all the time. He got fat because he was undisciplined. He didn't like doing road work. So his weight ballooned up. He literally ate himself out of divisions. You know what I mean? That's how he got big and fat. But he used to spar a lot. Like James Toney wasn't even doing no road work. No road work. You won't really see no footage of James Toney doing a lot of world work. Everything inside the gym and sparring. I'm not saying he never ran before, but you get what I'm saying. Like he really didn't do road work. I got videos of him saying that. He hated that shit. Shout out to ADD. Let's see. Shout out to DC Nardo. Let's see, man. Yeah, DC Nardo, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. Bro, listen, bro. Bro, that dude right there, he say James Toney stood in the pocket, but he was always in fighting shape. Yeah, he was always in fighting shape. You know, he had a fat stomach, but he was always in fighting shape, bro. Always in fighting shape. He gonna sit right there in the pocket. You ain't gonna be able to hit him. When I say you ain't gonna be able to hit him, you're gonna hit him, but you ain't gonna be able to hit him like he hitting you. Put it that way. You ain't gonna be able to hit James Toney like he hitting you. He gonna be hitting your ass some clean shot. Pop. He gonna be coming up and down. He gonna see you. He throwing that. Huh? Pop. He ought to know. As soon as he throw this, I'm gonna do that. Pop, pop, pop. Bro, watch when he went up to heavyweight and he beat Evander Holyfield. Watch that fight. When he went up to heavyweight and beat Evander Holyfield. They was inches apart. Inches. Holyfield couldn't get no clean shot. Matter of fact, he stopped Holyfield too. I think he stopped Holyfield. He stopped him. Zoe Santos, he said, let's go Barrios. It's going down tomorrow. Who's ready? Shit, hey, man, I'm going for Keith Thurman, man. I know you riding with Barrios. Zoe, I'm riding with Keith Thurman. I'm riding with my homeboy. Ride with my homeboy. He better come through too, or he can't come back to the city. He better come through, or he can't come back to the city. We ain't throwing no parades, none of that. You know what I mean? None of that. You know what I mean? Let's go, man. Let's go, man. We gonna see how it work out. As a matter of fact, let me pull this up. Let me pull this up right quick so we can see what the who the underdog is. I'm pretty sure, you know, I haven't seen anything. Let's see. Keith Thurman. Keith one time Thurman. Here you go. Let's see. Let's see what it is. Odds. Let's see what the odds is, man. Keep one time. What they got? What they got? They got the odds right there. CBS. Let's see. We're gonna see what CBS got. This shouldn't be. If he's favored, it shouldn't be by that much. You know, continue reading. Let's see. Hold on, guys. I'm looking right now. I'm trying to see what the odds are. Keith, yep. That's what I thought. Keith Thurman is. I'm gonna let y'all see this. Keith Thurman is a minus 190 underdog. You know how close that is? That bro, that's just like shit. I said it, and I said it yesterday. I said this is a 50-50 fight here, boy. This shit 50-50. This is a 50-50 fight. Look how close this shit is. I want y'all to see this. Look how close this is. Let's go down. Look how close this is. Thurman versus Barrios card underdog. He said Keith Thurman a minus 190 favorite. Mario Barrios a plus 160. Then Leo Santa Cruz versus Keenan Carvajal. Leo Santa Cruz is a minus 2,200 favorite. Oh shit! I might have to put somebody on Carvajal, boy. Might got to put somebody on Carvajal. That's a grip right there, boy. Abel Ramos versus Lucas Santa Maria. Okay, all right. Welterweight. Okay. And Luis Neri versus Carlos Castro. All right, now they see. You see what I'm saying? So you know, they said there are so many different angles to play this here. Where this peak Thurman 5 years ago, I say he blasts out Barrio and have fun in the process. But the long layoff, same shit I've been saying, dog. Man, you've been gone since 1972. You've been gone since 72, and you coming back. You talking good, but. Man, Mario Barrios, like you said, he's younger. He has big reach advantage. Mario Barrios ain't got no punching power, but you know, I don't know, man. Like, bro, like this shit here, man. You get what I'm saying? You know, my main man. He says, Smith and West, what you say, fam? At one time, lose this fight, it's gonna make Tank look like an elfin killer. Hey, keep it out the ring. Almost 3 years fighting the bigger punches. Timing. Yeah, man, timing, bro. Man, listen, man. Man, he fought in 72. Left us at the altar. You know what I mean? He left us at the altar. You know, went, got married. Don't had cheering. You know, went all around the world. You know, you gonna come back. It's me, baby. One time, I'm back. Like, man, shit. Man, boxing don't forget all about you, dog. You don't left a nigga at the altar. You see what I'm saying? Making the city look bad. You making the city look bad. We had it on lock for a minute. In the welterweight division. Debate. We had it on lock for a minute. You don't ran off making the city look bad, man. You know, man, goddamn. You talking about you back now? Man, what the hell? Let's get into this. Man. Let's get into this. Yeah, let me go ahead and read my opening statement, guys. You know what I mean? And I had to ask myself this question: like, what if Keith Thurman lose tomorrow? Because I say, you know, I ain't one of these type dudes who, you know, how a dude be a fan of a fighter because he's from their city or he's from their country, and that just supersede everything. Kind of like, you know, if you're aerosexual, you're not, you know, he's Superman. He can't never lose. You know, he all of that and some. He'll kill Godzilla. If you're Gypsy Queen fanboy, same shit with him. You know, he can go to the sun. He can put the sun out with a drop of spit. I tell ya, you know, there's no man born from another man's loins. There's all this old pirate country ass. You shit. He sound like he's from the country in the UK. Like I'm from the country in the South, but in the UK, he sound like if I was in the UK, I would think Tyson Fury is from the country. He's from the country in the UK. Because people from London don't talk like that. You know, in the city of London, but he got to be from the UK. Well, I'm pretty sure where he's from is the country parts of the UK. He's from the country. Because he sound like he country as hell. He sound like me, but with a British accent. Shivered me timbers and all that shit there. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying though. So I'm like, you know, but I'm riding with one time. But I ain't gonna lie, dog. Boy, this shit, boy, this shit right here, boy, he might have picked the wrong cherry on this one. He might have picked the wrong cherry on this. She said, you so far out, coach. It's funny. I'm just saying, I don't know where he's from, but his accent says to me that he's from the country some goddamn well. Look, Green Eyes P, what you say? Paul, he say, has coach heard a Liverpool accent? No, I'm just saying, like, the man sound country to me. He sound country to me. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? That's even the shit he be saying. What you say, Haleen? He said 1 hour away from Wales. How do they talk? Do they sound? Are there any country parts of the UK? That's what I want to know. Are there any country parts of the UK? Zoe Santos, he said, I support my people. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I support my people too. That's why I'm supporting Keith Thurman. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with you supporting your people, because I'm a damn so support mine. Let's see. He said, what do you think about the Vargas brothers? I gotta do some more research on them. From what I can see, I mean, they look pretty good. I gotta see some more stuff. You know what I mean? But if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the like button. Sorry about that, guy. I'm sitting there talking. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the like button. We got over 100 viewers, and we got less than 100 likes. Haleen, what you say? He said, yes, coach, plenty. Okay, yeah. He say, he from the north, the west. He say the west, south, country. Well, I don't know what you mean by that, but yeah. He says not from our way. Yeah, I'm just saying. Man sound country to me. You know what I mean? I know I'm country. But I'm from Florida. You know what I mean? But in the South, everybody in the South country. Texas, you country as hell. Georgia, you country as hell. Mississippi, Alabama, y'all some country ass niggas too. North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, Alabama, Alabama country. All that southern shit country. Tennessee, all that shit. All of that is country. You know what I mean? Hey, it's some spots up north, bro. I don't heard some people talk from. Shit, I was in where I was at? I was in not Dayton, Ohio. I was in Saginaw, Michigan. I was in Saginaw, Michigan. I met this one dude from Saginaw, man. He didn't talk like the rest of the people from Saginaw, but this one guy, he sounded like, I'm like, bro, where you from? Anyways. He said you got North Midlands and South. Where the country people at in the UK? Where the country people at in the UK? He said Mexico country too. Where the country people at? Wherever the country people from, wherever the country people at in the UK, Tyson Fury has to be from there. He says, I'm from Norfolk in the UK. It's a lot that movie Deliverance, coach. It's a lot that movie Deliverance, coach. Oh. Yeah, I don't understand what you're saying, my brother, on that, to be honest with you. Dantes, shout out to Dantes, man. Hey, for dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
What do you say? Roll Tide. Yeah, man. Tide. Yeah, man. Alabama, the biggest thing. That's what's happening in Alabama. Alabama, the college. James, he said, Bud need to sign for a 2-fight deal with the PBC. Who told you that, sir? Bud versus Danny Garcia, Broner, and Spence versus Ugas winners for Undisputed. I'm telling you, that card would be fire. Co-main event. Oh, you saying that's what you feel like he should do? Shout out to James Brown, man. Shout out to James as well. You get what I'm saying, though? Like, yeah. Oh, he said he talking about the movie Deliverance. Some deep country shit. Oh, okay. Yeah. He definitely country. Yeah, he definitely country. Absolutely. He country than a motherfucker. You can tell. Just the shit he be saying. Yeah, like, yeah, that's some country shit right there. That's some country shit right there. He just the whole accent. He said Mario Barrios ain't fooling me this time. Dude got knocked out by Tank. I believe keep going knock him. Hey man, keep it going, man. Keep it going for 2.5 years, dog. I'm telling you, dog. Smith and West, he said Saginaw Savage is F. He said you got to keep a burner ride through Saginaw. Yeah. My homeboy. I've been through Saginaw. Been through Saginaw. Bro, I've been rolling with brothers from Detroit. We talking about shit. 1987, 88, 89. Yeah, about 88, 89, somewhere up in there. Detroit. And then as I got older, I met a couple brothers from Saginaw. You know what I mean? I mean, they was a motherfucker, man. They was a motherfucker. They wasn't nothing to play with. Jaguar says, Keith ain't KO nobody in a while. Yeah, he ain't fought in 2.5 years. Shit, but you're right though. Shit, it's quite a few of those welterweights. As a matter of fact, let's check this out. Hold on. There's quite a few of those welterweights up there haven't KO'd nobody in a while. Shit, the only welterweight that's been KOing motherfuckers, I'm saying from that class, that Spence, Porter, Garcia, Danny Garcia, Thurman class, shit, Crawford class is Crawford. None of them dudes, they ain't been stopping nobody. They've been going 12 rounds with motherfuckers who they should have stopped. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Wizard Sleeve says most country place in the UK is North Scotland. North Scotland. He said Mario Barrios can't take punch. Thurman got him. Man, this shit, brother, I wouldn't be surprised this shit go 12 rounds. I don't see Mario Barrios getting stopped. James said Barrios' weight drain for Tank fight. They said he was having problems making weight. I believe that because he damn near 6 feet tall. He's like 5'10", 5'11". I heard Boots growing out of 147 fast. Word on the street. Yeah. I'm shit. I'm shocked. I'm surprised how Boots and Virgil Ortiz make 147. I'm surprised they make that weight, man. I'm surprised they make that weight. Somebody like Crawford, he's a small guy. Crawford is a small build. He got big legs though. Like, dog, I thought Crawford ain't no skinny. He's a small guy, but his legs is big as fuck. He has big, strong legs. So his weight is in his legs. But people like Boots and Virgil Ortiz, I don't know how they make that shit. Jaguar, what's going on, fam? For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
He says shout out from San Diego. Okay.
Playtime's over, boy.
Oh man. Yeah, man. Hector, what you say, fam? He says, when the hoodie go down in Detroit, it's everyone against Detroit. Hey, man, bro. I go back with Detroit since the 80s, bro. 80s. You know what I mean? I can tell you some stories about that shit. When I was a teenager, he said that's a fact. Errol ain't knocked nobody out since Obama been president. Yeah, I think the last dude he stopped was on Campos. That was it. That was the last dude. That was the last dude he stopped. So, them dudes ain't been. Them dudes. He say. What he say? What you say? Are y'all talking about the hoodie? What you say, fam? He said, could you see Tank moving up the welterweight? Man, Tank move up the welterweight. He gonna get the brakes beat off of him. Who ain't gonna be that welterweight? Who ain't gonna be that welterweight? Tank move up the welterweight, he gonna get the shit beat out of him. I tell that to anybody from Baltimore, DC area, or whatever. If he ever moved up the welterweight, he gonna get his. Who he gonna beat? He ain't gonna beat Virgil Ortiz. He ain't gonna beat Boots. He ain't gonna beat Spence. He ain't gonna beat Crawford. I mean, he might can beat Keith Thurman maybe right now. I don't know, maybe. Probably can get Keith Thurman, you know what I mean? But he ain't gonna beat Conor Benn. I mean, he's too small. He's too small. Cool boy Curtis, I like Tank chances at welterweight. Now Tank always gonna have that footwork. He always gonna have the footwork. The footwork gonna be good, but That man ain't going up no welterweight. He ain't going up no welterweight. He ain't going up no welterweight. Them boys too big up there. They too big up there. You know what I mean? But check this out, man. As I said before, right? Keith Thurman is fighting Mario Barrios on this Saturday, you know what I mean? Tomorrow night, guys, you know, in Las Vegas. And Keith is looking to make his comeback into boxing in the welterweight division, right? A division that he once ran years ago. Years ago. You know that. You better not duck me, son. That Keith Thurman, right? Now, Keith Thurman, he is from my city. So I'm going to ride with him because he's from my city. I'm going to ride with my people like everybody else ride with their people. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm going to ride with Keith Thurman. He's my homie from my city. I'm going to ride with him, right? But I'm going to be honest. But I hope like hell that the ring rust, guys, doesn't cause Keith Thurman to lose this fight against Mario Barrios. Keith Thurman has to be mentally sharp and focused in order to beat Mario Barrios this weekend. Rumor has it that if Mario Barrios can beat, if Keith Thurman can beat Barrios, he will be the next in line to fight the winner out of Ugas Errol Spence. I really believe that. I really believe that. As I told you guys, Errol Spence and Crawford, that shit ain't happening. Bob Arum ain't in the way no more. There's no other side of the street. You with the wrong promoter to the company, and they still ain't making that fight happen. So that tell you the story right there. Now that's other shit need to be done. We got to do this. We got to do that. You know. I'm not gonna keep going back and forth with this shit because I know how these heterosexuals are. I know how they are. I know how they are. I got a master's degree in dealing with these guys. Let's see. And the PBC dick riders. Let's see. Keith Thurman has to be mentally sharp, guys. Now, as I said before, guys, now this is what Keith Thurman said out of his own mouth. And I do believe him that he's going to be fighting the winner. If he can get by Mario Barrios, he's going to fight the winner out of Spence and Ugas. I honestly believe that. And it makes perfect sense. PBC fight. That's what it's going to be, right? Now, I'm picking Keith Thurman to win a 12-round split decision victory over Mario Barrios. Clarissa Shields, as you guys know, is also fighting tomorrow night. She's back and, she's fighting this girl named Ema Kozin from Slovenia. I guess that's how it's pronounced, right? Now she is a world champion too. She is a weight class world champion, and she has the WIBA middleweight title since 2017. All right, I don't know. I don't even know who this lady is who Clarissa Shields is fighting. I'm not gonna lie to you. Don't know who she is. I can't even front like I know who she is. Right now, rumor has it that if Clarissa Shields can win this fight and Savannah Marshall can win her fight, we will see Clarissa Shields versus Savannah Marshall later on this year. That's what we're gonna see, right? I hope like hell we see that. Clarissa Shields say, after I beat this girl up, I'm gonna beat up y'all other hero, Clarissa Savannah Marshall. I'm gonna beat y'all other hero up, the other one y'all like so much. I'm gonna beat her up too. That's what she said. She's from Detroit. I ain't betting against Detroit. I would not bet against Detroit. I can't do it, bro. I know too much about them fighters that come out of Detroit. Just anywhere in that area. You see what I'm saying? Now, you got Chris Eubank Jr. He's fighting Liam Williams this weekend, this Saturday as well. You know, I got Chris Eubank. You see what I'm saying? Chris Eubank is a minus 360 favorite over Liam Williams in this fight. We'll see how that works out. Also, in other news, as I broke down to you guys yesterday, Floyd Mayweather and Mayweather Promotions and executive Al Heyman has been sued yesterday for nearly $6 million over pretty much what a ticket sales scheme that Mayweather Promotions exhibition had. You know, he had an exhibition bout with Logan Paul last year in Miami Gardens, not too far from my house, right? The lawsuit was filed in California, so it's public record in state court. And the guy who's suing them is basically saying that, hey, man, Mayweather pretty much is accused, along with his other defendants. Some other guy named Jonah Renich. You got to look that guy up. It's a whole lot of bad shit about him. You know, basically, they solicited. They got this guy involved in a ticket sales scheme. The lawsuit alleges breach of contract, breach of fiduciary duty. I don't know how Al Heyman name got caught up in this. I don't know. We'll see how it works out, right? Allegations. It's a lawsuit. We'll see. We haven't heard anything from Al Heyman or Floyd Mayweather yet, or Leonard Ellaby. They haven't said anything about it. Now, the lawsuit does allege that it's a breach of contract, guys, breach of fiduciary duty, fraud, negligent misrepresentation, and conversation. No word has been given from Al Heyman yet, as I said before, nor Floyd Mayweather. So, we'll see what happens, right? The PBC, Al Heyman Bob Arum got a lawsuit from Crawford, and Al Heyman and Floyd Mayweather got a lawsuit from another dude. Yeah. I noticed, You know what I noticed, guys? I noticed when everybody jumped out the window when Crawford sued Bob Arum for breach of contract, and he brought up like the racism that he experienced, and he tried to say how he did black fire. And what I said before, it's always gonna be hard. It's always gonna be hard to prove something dealing with racism, especially in this climate right now with this Black Lives Matter shit. People playing the race card, and so people play the race card so much that when it's some serious, real issues, don't nobody want to believe it because it's over. It's done so much, right? But people jumped out the wall. Oh yeah, black man. He's Terrence Crawford. He's suing Bob Arum, and you know how I feel about Bob Arum. I get 2 fucks about Bob Arum. Don't like him at all. Now I have not liked Bob Arum since the 80s. Just being honest with you. This ain't no new shit. This some old shit. Don't like him. Right? But he's not getting sued for money and not getting paid his contract, stuff like that. But Al Heyman and Floyd Mayweather's being sued. And I'm trying to figure out for a guy named Al Heyman who doesn't talk, doesn't say anything, why is he getting sued? How his name got caught up in some ticket sales scheme that allegedly, well, I can't even say allegedly, that from the lawsuit is saying that Floyd Mayweather was involved in. Now, all promoters do this. The crazy part about it is this ticket scam shit, this is all promoters do this shit. They'll take tickets and sell them to, let somebody else buy them. A broker or whatever buy the tickets, and then he'll come back and put them on the market and resell them at a higher price. This is done all the time. Eddie Hearn does it. Bob Arum does it. Al Heyman does it. Don King did it. You name it. Whatever promoter is, that's what they do. This has been going on for years. But they're being sued. So it doesn't look good. To me, it doesn't look good, you know what I mean, from a company. Now, it's not sue for some shit like this, like, come on. Some shit that boxers do all, that promoters do all the time. Like, and the only reason they're getting sued because the guy never got paid his money. Everything would have been good if they would have paid him what they were supposed to pay him. They didn't pay him his money. So, and apparently the way the lawsuit is worded, that they did this through, it was a middleman involved. So we're going to see how that shit work out. Not saying that Al Heyman is guilty, not saying that Floyd Mayweather is guilty. I'm just saying they got sued, and we'll see how that shit fall out. We'll see how that work out. You know what I mean? Ronald Finkley, he says, Coach, all these clowns on my F-ray list, all pay-per-view. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, whole lot of shit. And I tell you guys time and time again, I say, dog, listen, man. All this shit, all these guys, when you're on that level, see, this is the problem. There's a disconnect between the average boxing fan. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the like button. The average boxing fan and multi-millionaires. That's in a certain tax bracket. The guy on the bottom honestly believes that the guy on the top views the world, sees the world through your eyes, the way you see him. Guy really believes that. Really believes that. You think that they see the world through racism, white supremacy. I'm a victim. I can't do nothing in life. The white man is keeping me down. I've been oppressed for 400 years. Yada, 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 yada. You don't agree with me? You're a cool Uncle Tom sellout. F you, nigga. We're going to roll up on you. We're going to do A, B, C, and D. And I look at you guys. I say, y'all some dumb motherfuckers. Y'all believe that shit. They're very dumb. Low IQ individuals. And I know because I used to be dumb and had was a low IQ individual as well. When you get on that level, the only color you give a damn about is green. Contrary to popular belief. He said this should be an effing crime. They literally scamming us, the boxing fans. They're scamming their own paying customers. They don't give a damn. That's why I laugh at these dudes. They sit back and tell me, yo, man, you sit back, you going to stream the fight or whatever. You stealing from the fighters. Man, sit your dumb ass down somewhere.
The fuck?
Like, really, though. Man, sit your ass down somewhere, bro. You don't know what the hell you talking about. Literally, you don't know what the hell you talking about.
Nah. You ain't got no gun. But where the weed at?
You see what I'm saying? Like, for real, though. I'm like, dude, you know, I ain't even thinking about this shit you talking about. You're not going to shame me into telling me how I'm going to spend my goddamn money. You're going to tell me how to spend my money. And the same niggas who be capping on this shit, they don't buy pay-per-views any goddamn ways. I'm fixing to file my taxes, and I'm finna write all this shit off that I got all my receipts for what I paid yesterday. Because you know, when I bought pay-per-view, it came out of my business account. So when I file my taxes, I write that off. ESPN, DAZN, Fury pay-per-view, Crawford pay-per-view, Canelo pay-per-view, you know, and all the other subscriptions I got. All that shit getting written off. You see what I'm saying? I'm just letting you know.
Shut up! Before I bust a cap up in your ass.
So when they go to telling me that shit, you know, trying to shame me and this and that, and you know, one nigga saying, "Oh, nigga, you broke this and that, this and that." I'm like, well, if I'm broke, I'm broke. Like, I'm not trying to impress you. This ain't no impress a nigga competition. You know what I mean?
Now who sent you, nigga? Nobody's.
You see what I'm saying? This ain't no impress a nigga competition. Let me show him I got it. I ain't trying to impress nobody that I don't even fucking know. That's how I behind the avatar. Nigga, if I'm gonna buy something, I'm gonna buy it. If I'm not, I'm not. I'm not telling you not to buy it. Why the fuck you worry about the fuck I'm gonna do with mine?
That's wrong, that's wrong. He did nothing to you.
Like, for real though. You see what I'm saying? So I just, you know, I call it the way I see it. I call balls and stripes. If you ever played bowling before, you know what I'm talking about. Balls and strikes. Sorry about that. Or if you play baseball or whatever. Shout out to the Queen, Nick Rich. Shout out to you, Queen. He says, you think Trevor Bryan beating AJ if he ever get a chance to fight him? Man, hell no. Trevor Bryan will catch hell with me. And I'm 5'6". He'll catch hell with me. You know what I mean? Of course, I'm being facetious. Of course, Trevor Bryan to beat the shit out of me. But you get what I'm saying. That's how low on the totem pole he is. Man, that man ain't beating no goddamn body. Come on. Come on, man. I'm for real, though.
You're begging me not to leave you. And I refuse to let you go.
He says, what you say? He said, no more locked doors. No more locked doors. No, sir. No, sir. No more locked doors. But back in the days, he said, to be honest, he said, I stream 95% of fights. So the fights, as most are not shown here. Yeah, I understand that. If you can't see them, you know, you got to try to get it how you live. You got to know how to try to get it how you live. You know what I mean? You got to try to get it how you live. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I get it. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. If you're old to the channel, hit the like button as well. We got less than 100 likes. You know what I mean? So, I'm just saying, though. He said, unemployed pocket watches everywhere. Yeah, these dudes sitting here, man. Like, dude, you know, you broke. Nigga, I live in a $500,000 house. What the fuck you talking about, nigga? I'm not, you know, I ain't sitting here worried about what, you know, shit. Now, Keith Thurman, my homeboy, I ain't buying that shit. Because I don't think it's worthy of my dollars. I'm not gonna pay pay-per-view for a fighter that's been going for 2.5 years, and he's fighting another fighter who I really ain't that crazy about any goddamn ways. No, I don't give a damn because Leo Santa Cruz on the ticket. I don't give a damn about that. That shit ain't sold me. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But I think, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I kind of think that this is a 50-50 fight. I wouldn't be surprised if Keith Thurman lose tomorrow. Some people are saying that he struggled to make weight. If that's the case, you might see him get fatigued around the 6th round. If that's the case, you might see him get fatigued around the 6th round. His body might be a little soft. Yeah, I know it look like he got a 6-pack and all that shit there, but his body might be a little soft. I don't know. I know Virgil Hunter is training Mario Barrios. I don't know what their game plan is going to be. I don't know what their game plan is going to be. You see what I'm saying?
That's wrong, that's wrong. He did nothing to you.
I'm just saying though. I don't know. You know, I need to see something. I'm not just jumping out the window because he's my homeboy. I need to sound like, man, I gotta see something. Man. You've been going 2.5 years, dog. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. You've been talking and shit, man. But I ain't, I ain't sold because it don't sound. He don't sound convincing to me. Still talk good though. Still have all his faculties. You know what I mean? But it just don't sound convincing to me. You see what I'm saying? And right now, man, with the way shit going now and boxing, it's just a whole lot of bullshit going on. Whole lot of bullshit. Cool Boy Curry said Mario ain't playing. He got something to prove after his loss. Yeah, we gonna find out. And Keith Thurman can't take body shots, but Mario Barrios can't take body shots either. Mario Barrios can't take body shots either. We seen what Tank did to him. So you got two men that's fighting each other who can't take body shots. He says it might be a good slugfest. Don't get me wrong, but I can't do a pay-per-view on this one. Yeah, it might be a good slugfest. We're gonna watch the fight. We're gonna watch the fight. And shit, truth be told, he said they both got something to prove. I think it's gonna be a good fight. But he said, I believe it's probably, we'll find out if it's gonna be a good fight or not. But they both got something to prove. But the younger guy let's see. Mario Barrios fought Tank when that was June or July last year. Was that June last? I think that was June last year. So he's coming off a 8 month rest. Something like, was it June? Yeah, about June. I think it was June. So that's about what, 7.5, 8 months, something like that. I want to say June. June last year.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
So that's all I'm saying. About June last year. $80. I mean, I get it. Keith Thurman wanted to get paid a certain amount of money. My thing is, dude, you've been gone 2.5 years. You left us at the altar. Niggas in the base still mad at you right now. We still mad at Keith Thurman right now. We 38 hot at Keith Thurman. You don't left and shit, man. How that go? Man, you've been gone 2.5 years. Now you coming back talking about it's the same. Nah, you got to show us something. We real like over here, man, we shit. Boy, hush. Well, we see you moving funny, boy. We looking at you sideways. We see you moving funny. We gonna looking at you sideways. You know what I mean? So that's my dog though. Now that's my brother. He's from the Bay. So I'm gonna ride with him on the strip to that. But normally I don't ride with dudes been going 2.5 years, bro. You've been going 2.5 years. That's a big layoff. Fuck around. Mario Barrios.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
That motherfucker might be, you know what I mean? He might be coming to do a little something tomorrow. I know you got plans. I know Keith got plans. He said, yeah, man, after I get by Barrios, I'm gonna fight the winner of Tank Davis. Now he gonna fight the winner of Errol Spence and Ugas. And he said Al Heyman promised him that fight. I believe him. I believe him when he say that. I believe Keith Thurman when he said that. I believe that. I honestly believe that. That's the PBC way. I really believe that. He said Keith Thurman not slugging. He coming to put pause on Barrios right out the gate. KO. Hey, Big Rod, what you say? He say he coming. You say he coming to put them pause. Say he coming to put them pause on him, huh?
Nah. You ain't got no gun. But where the weed at?
He coming to put them paws on him, huh?
The fuck?
We gonna see. We gonna see. He gonna put the paws on him, huh? You know what he say? He said Ugas might win that fight low key too. Yeah, for real though. See, this is the thing, right? This is the thing. When you're a fanboy of a fighter, or forget, we ain't gonna say fanboy. We're gonna put the fanboy, because we already know what the fanboys are, right? But if you are a fan, diehard fan of a fighter, if you're not to the extreme where you're just too emotionally invested, you don't look at the other side of the coin. It's a possibility that everyone can lose. Like this fighter here, he a good thing he might lose, and that fight over there he might lose. But my fighter, ain't no way he gonna lose. Yeah. Hey, why your fighter gonna lose on? Coming off, another injury. Coming off another injury, and he likes to bottle. He likes to drink. Allegedly, he's an alcoholic. That's been going around a long time, since 2017. Loves to drink. Can't put that bottle down. Okay, well, you know, brother, I get it. I understand. I get it. But it ain't no shit. Ugas ain't coming to lay down either. Ugas ain't coming, like, if he's supposed to kiss the pinky ring, like, if they got all these plans already, right? This is the thing. Let's say, you know, Keith Thurman, right? Al Heyman told him that if he can get by Mario Barrios, he's going to fight the winner of Errol Spence and Ugas. I believe Keith Thurman. That's what why? Because that's what PBC does. We fight all in-house fights. That's what they do. And so I get that. So if that's what you've been showing me, I believe him. I.e. Keith Thurman coming back into the fold. He got to try to look good this fight. Only problem is, you know, okay, Errol, if he get by Ugas, he gonna fight Keith Thurman next, and that's gonna build it up and yada yada yada. Only problem with that is you got to tell Ugas to cooperate, and you got to tell Mario Barrios to cooperate. Shit, Mario Barrios probably looking like, man, I don't know what this nigga here talking about. He talking about shit. He gonna, once he get by me, he gonna fight the winner of Ugas and Spence. Shit, your ass ain't gonna get by me. Mario Barrios probably sitting there looking like shit. He must think this shit gonna be sweet. Ugas sitting there like, but goddamn, they got this shit all planned out, huh? Oh shit, you know, Spence, he back. He knocking out sparring partners. Oh yeah. Wilder was knocking out sparring partners too. Wilder was knocking, remember they were saying that? He was knocking them out. He was putting them in comas. They were having funerals. Yeah. That's what they say. We ain't got no proof of none of this shit, but that's what they say. The narrative pushes. And then when you see the ass in the ring,
nobody coming to see you, Otis.
And then when you see the ass in the ring, be something totally different. Yeah, that dude in the ring ain't no sparring partner. Whoever you not, yeah, he was knocking out Michael Coffey in the ring. Oh, Michael Coffey, the dude that got beat twice by Johnny Rice? Oh, okay. All right. That's all I'm saying. No, man, like shit, anybody can get it. Anybody can get it, dog. Anybody can get it. Ain't no goddamn guarantee. Ain't no guarantee, dog. Ain't no guarantee that when they step in that goddamn ring, this fight here going on. James say, stop taking shots, coach. I don't want to argue today. No, you know what? You shouldn't argue. You shouldn't argue. You shouldn't argue. But shit, Ugas, it's a possibility that Ugas can beat Spence, and it's a possibility that Mario Barrios can beat doggone Keith Thurman. Ain't no guarantee that they just gonna walk in the ring. Oh well, you know, you told me. Oh well, you know, you told me that you guys had plans already. That once you beat me, you're gonna go fight Spence, and once you beat Ugas Spence, you're gonna go fight Keith Thurman. What shit? Ugas and Mario Barrios on the phone. Listen, Ugas and Mario Barrios on the phone right now. They on the phone right now.
The fuck?
They like you know, he like what? Man, Ugas, you hear this shit? Yeah, man. What you talking? Man, this motherfucker over here talking about goddamn. Keep talking about after he whooped me. You know, he gonna fight. He's supposed to fight Spence next. You know, and you heard anything about that? And Ugas like, well, goddamn, what the fuck you mean? Shit, what they just automatically assuming that I'm just gonna get my ass whooped on. Yeah, I mean that's them channels out there saying. That's what they said. Oh yeah, okay, all right. They probably on the phone right now talking to each other. They're probably on the phone right now talking to each other. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. I'm just saying, you know, you see what I'm saying? Like, somebody got to tell Barrios and Ugas that they supposed to lose. I'm just saying, like, some of you guys, every fighter that's not your fighter, you make 20 arguments that their fighter that's not your fighter gonna lose. But when it comes to your fighter, you make 20 arguments why your fighter can't lose. Confirmation bias. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. If you get emotional about this shit, you probably, you know, you get emotional about this shit, you probably, you know, you probably the one I'm talking about. He says people have the right to spend their money the way they choose. So shout out to Deborah Booker. Where they choose, and no one has a right to judge them. Yeah, I mean, you know, it is what it is. Shit, I'm not the one to tell another person what they're gonna do, what they should do with their money. Who am I to do that? I'm not gonna do that. He said, LOL, y'all remember when Canelo was going to fight Billy Joe Saunders? He was already making fight plans with plans. Well, I don't know about, you talking about Canelo. Yeah, Canelo was making fight plans. Yeah, you know, after I beat Billy Joe, I'm going on. Yeah, I mean, bro, listen. They remember they was dancing? They had the mariachi band out there. Bro, that shit was crazy. They had the Billy Joe Saunders. No, that wasn't Billy Joe Saunders fight. That was after when Canelo fought Caleb Plant at the press conference. Like the weigh-in and shit after that there. Remember they had the mariachi band out there already? They had that shit in the bag already. Listen, in Tampa, all the Mexicans was, they were dancing and all kind of them celebrating. I was like, dude, they ain't had to fight yet. They automatically knew it was in the bag. That shit was funny as hell, bro. Canelo fans weren't worried about nothing, but that's a different situation. Canelo is the most active fighter in boxing. When I say active fighter, I'm not saying out of the young guys who are unknown. Those guys fight a lot. But I'm saying out of the elite fighters, the top fighters, the upper echelon fighters, there's no one more active than Canelo. So, I can understand that. I can understand, Canelo fans like, okay, yeah, we got this in the bag because he's very active. But fighters coming off of injuries, fighters been gone 2.5 years, fighters that's, they had one fight in 2 years or 2.5 years, something like that. Bro, that shit, I don't like, damn, bro. That's all I'm saying. He said, didn't Ugas fight Pacquiao because Thurman got beat? Yeah, as a matter of fact, they mandated that fight that happened. No, what happened was Spence was supposed to fight Pacquiao, but his sparring partner detached his retina. He got beat up in sparring. He got his retina detached. So had a tear, something like that. So Ugas was a replacement. All I'm saying is, in boxing, anything can happen. You can't say anything can happen in boxing and overlook anything that can happen in boxing when it comes to your particular fighter. I don't give a damn who it is. Whether it's Crawford, whether it's Spence, whether it's Thurman from my city. You see what I'm saying? Whether it's Dillian White, whether it's Fury, whether it's Usyk, whether it's Joshua, whether it's what my main man name, Josh Taylor. Shit, anything can happen. Let's see, Smith away. He said, I thought I saw the shit somewhere. Haven't had a chance to check. Shout out to the Queen Nick Rich. She said, I'm getting sick of top fighters having one fight per year. If that. Yeah. Yeah, it's like now they on some superstar shit right now. You know what I mean? If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the like button. We got over 250 people in here. We got less than 200 likes. That's all I'm saying. He said, where is Trevor Bryan? Man, Trevor Bryan all that. You notice, no, none of these we support our own kind channels. Notice that they ain't saying nothing about Trevor Bryan. Oh, these niggas, if they didn't have a double standard, they wouldn't have a standard at all.
Now, who sent you, nigga?
Hey, I'm just saying, F Society, he says on Smith and West, let's see. You say, that's y'all talking to each other. Bud pound for pound, number one, he said Thurman beats Barrios, Crawford versus Thurman next. Man, that man might well move up to 154. Crawford might as well, shit, but let him just do what he feels is best for him and his family. I ain't shit. I ain't the one to get a nigga no advice. Just go ahead, man. Do what you're gonna do. When you get in the ring, let me know when you get in the ring. Shit, that's all I give a damn about. I don't have no emotional investment in these fighters like that. Some of these dudes, they think, goddamn it, that when they fight to get paid, they get paid. Like I ain't got no emotional investment in these dudes like that. I just don't. If I don't have an emotional investment in a fighter from my city, I give two fucks about being emotional about your fighter. I don't give a damn who it is. So I'm past that in my life. I'm past that in my life. My fanboy days over. Marvelous Marvin Hackett. Love that dude. One of the best fights I've ever seen was him and John Mugabe. Roy Jones, Pernell Whitaker, Ali, Sugar Ray Robinson, shit, Tyson. Even though Tyson,
ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Even though Tyson was only had 3 years of his prime. That was it. 3 years of his prime. That's all he had. Once he got rid of Kevin Rooney, that was it. Shout out to Eric. Eric, what's going on? He said, man, my man Eric, man, say bomb squad in the building, man.
To this day.
Really though.
True.
We'll see. We'll see how it go down tomorrow. I'm picking Thurman to win split decision. Picking him to win split decision, man. But all that making plans and I'm fighting the winner of Spence and Ugas next. I'm telling you, bro, like Barrios probably like this nigga, is this nigga saying that like he gonna beat me? Like, you know what I mean? Like Ugas, who knows? And I'm pretty sure Ugas ain't gonna lay down. You know what I mean? So we'll see. Mr. 420, he said that's what makes this channel cool. Coach don't give a damn. I don't, bro. Like, I'm not gonna dick ride for another nigga fighter because he's from your city. Shit, if I ain't dick ride for Keith Thurman and he's from the same city I'm from, what the hell I look like didn't ride for any other fighter? Because he's from your city. Nah, you can have that shit. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen with me. It ain't gonna happen with me. Not with me. I just called it the way I see it. Little Green House Peace say, shiver me timbers. Oh, man. What the hell I look like? Shit. You know what I mean? I ain't from Houston, so I don't have any emotional attachment to the Charlos the way dudes from Houston do. Not from Texas, so I don't have an emotional attachment to the way Texans do. I don't. I'm from West Tampa, Florida. From the Bay Area. Three cities. The Bay Area consists of Clearwater, St. Pete, Tampa, West Central Florida. If there's anybody that I would consider being a fanboy for, it would be someone from my city, not from your city. Well, it don't work that way with me. He says, I'm gonna call it now. If Ugas beats Spence, PBC sign a Bud Crawford guarantee. Nah. I don't know, man. I don't know. They don't like that boy. He said, come on, coach, do it for the hood, for Keith. Nah, we don't do that. We don't do that, bro. I'm telling you, bro, we don't do that over here. Bro, that's a cardinal sin over here, bro. That's a cardinal sin over here. The way I was raised, we call that D-riding. We don't do that. Bro, the way I came up, we don't do that, bro. We don't do that. He said, Thurman from my area. And I'm not supporting this 10-ounce glove pass paid sparring match. I mean, I ain't tripping on the gloves. As long as they ain't got no, as long as they ain't got no egg weights in it. What Wilder said Spirit had egg weights. As long as they ain't got no egg weights or everything on the up and up, I ain't tripping on that. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. He said, I'm telling Thurman to come pay you a visit. No, you ain't got to worry about that. I'll come pay him a visit. He in Clearwater. I know where he at. I'll come pay him a visit and talk to him. Hey, man, you know what, man? Listen, we can have a Bay Area conversation. Because he talks shit, I talk shit. We can have a Bay Area conversation. We can understand each other very well. We can understand it very well. This dude here say Crawford is a fraud, Porter's retiring, Brooke broken, Con Watts, Mean Machine, Hank London, coach, you should love Spence. He Hagler 2.0. Parties, drunk, left-handed, tough guy. Wow. James, I won't even respond to that. I should love Spence. He's Hagler 2.0. Boy, hush. A nigga who like to play with boys, who kiss rappers on the neck, who's an alcoholic, allegedly, who got in the car accidents because he was an alcoholic and flipped his car but damn near killed himself. That guy. Get his ass whooped by his sparring partners. I give two fucks about it, bro. I don't feel the way about him the way you do, my brother. I just don't. You can say Crawford a fraud all you want. Guess what? I don't care. I don't have an emotional attachment to him, James. I think that's what you're missing the point at, my brother. He said Hagler from his city. Yeah, okay, that's good. Hagler, my favorite fighter. But I don't have an emotional attachment to him, brother. I don't. I'm old school, dog. I'm throwback. I don't have an emotional attachment to him. I don't. You can make 1,000 videos say fuck Crawford, fuck Crawford, fuck Crawford. Guess what? I'm not gonna cry about that shit because I don't have an emotional attachment to Crawford. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't have an emotional attachment to these fighters like y'all do. I don't do no dick riding, dog. I don't do that. I call it the way I see it. I'm 48, dog. I'm too old for that shit. I leave that to them other niggas. I leave that to them other niggas over there in Alphabet Boys. I just can't do it, dog. I'm just being honest with you. I call it the way I see it. I call it the way I see it. It is what it is. I take all the heat from it. It don't matter to me. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the like button. I try to be objective as possible. If you've been gone for 2.5 years, it ain't no guarantee you're going to beat this guy. That's been active. If you don't had one fight in 2 years, car accident, damn near got killed, then got the retina detached from your eye, got a detached retina in your eye and had to have surgery for that, that shit don't look good. And you looking weight drained, trying barely making weight, I got to call it the way I see it. That's all I'm saying. I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. I'm not going to do it. You can stay mad at me, don't like me, unsubscribe. It don't matter to me. I really don't care. Shout out to Big Ronald Finkley for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say James is Yellow Beezy. He say, Coach, start playing. You D-Rod Tank. Wow, D-Rod Tank. Okay. I know you joking. Got a whole lot of. Listen, one thing about me, dog. I have a lot of different fighters. Fans hate me. Different races. And I'm going to break it down for you. I have successfully been able to piss off 4 different races of people. I have blacks in America who are fanboys of particular fighters. They don't like me. I have received more threats from them probably than anybody. I have whites who love some Tyson Fury and some black suit and some Latino suit. They hate me. I have Asians who love Manny Pacquiao. They hate me. I have, who else I have? Teofimo Lopez fanboys and some of the Canelo fanboys. They hate me as well. I went to war last year. And if I got to go to war again this year, I will go to war again this year. I have no problem with that. So I think I proved my point last year. I destroyed a whole goddamn community by myself. Literally. Took the narrative. Come to the block, took over the block. I did that. So I'm just saying, So far as I'm concerned, if I got to do this shit all over again in 2022, I'll do that shit all over again. Don't make me know never mind. I ain't going to lose. Not going to lose. I'm too good at this shit. Shout out to Jamie Vasquez for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say, stop capping, Coach. We know you're Ryan Garcia. He say Ryan Garcia. Boy, hush. Listen, and I got Ryan Garcia fanboys. No, Ryan Garcia ain't really got no fanboys. He got fangirls because all his fans is females. He got his fans from 16 to 22, 23. Ryan Garcia. I don't even like talking about Ryan Garcia because he take more selfies, lotion commercials, soap commercials. I ain't not gonna get your money, Ryan Garcia. Get your money, baby boy. Get your money. I ain't mad at you. You know what I mean? But I don't even talk about that dude. There's no need. He ain't fighting no goddamn body. He ain't fighting nobody. I call Ryan Garcia the Instagram model because that's what he is. He's an Instagram model. James says, I hear Coach say he's objective, but he sings Crawford praise. No, not really. He say, but kill Spence every chance he gets. No, you know, I was responding to what you said. See, James, I was responding to something you said, brother. You said, matter of fact, let me throw your words back in your face. Let me throw your words back in your face. He said, oh yeah, he said kissing boys. No, you said that Crawford was a fraud, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I should love Spence, meaning be a fanboy of Spence, whatever. And I replied back to what you said, my brother. That's it. If you want to make this about Spence and Crawford show, we can do that, my brother. You said I sound biased. You said he's drunk. He is an alcoholic. And when he got into the car accident, sir, he got in a car accident because he was drunk. That's public record. That's me telling the truth. Gay, I see him kissing up with rappers. Yellow Beezy. I can show it to you again if you think I'm lying, sir. I can show you the receipts. Ducking, ducking is subjective to the individual. Sounds real unbiased to me. That's what you said. So I'm just showing you the truth. Look at his police report when he got arrested, when he got in the car accident, he was drunk. I got videos of what the brother that used to train in there with what the dude named the whole body thing. And I gotta say allegedly. I call it the way I see it. You ain't got to agree with it. If you feel like Crawford a bum, no problem. I feel like your boy is an alcoholic. I feel like he got a little sugar in his tank. I feel like he like to play with boys. That's how I feel. We can just agree to disagree. You ain't got to agree with it. Go back to the other channels, my brother. That's all I can tell you. You ain't got to agree with it. I'm not here to try to convince you of anything. I go by what I see. When I see Crawford hugging up with boys, when I see Crawford kissing niggas on the neck, when I see Crawford getting drunk, slurring his speech, getting in car accidents because he's drunk and all that stuff, when I see all of that, that's when I would get on here for all of that. So that's it. Send me some videos, my brother, with Crawford doing any of that, and send me some videos, and I get on them right now for you. But I know your position, bro. I know your position. Trust me. You ain't gotta like it, brother. You ain't gotta like it. We can just agree to disagree on that. Hold on. Let me see. We need 200 likes, man. I want to open up the phone lines. 128-bit. He says suggesting the audio stream is currently bit rate 0 is lower. 128-bit. Let me see. Hold on, guys. Let me see. Can I open this up? It says it's fine. Excellent connection. Okay. I don't know. Something came up on the stream. I go by what I see, what my eyeballs tell me. I see some shit, and the motherfucker get mad at me because no, this is what I'm seeing, dog. No, you ain't see what you saw. No, I don't see things through fanboy eyes. My fanboy days is over.
The fuck?
Really though. That's all I'm saying. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the like button. If you're older to the channel, hit the like button. We need 47 more likes. I want to open up the phone lines. James, feel free to call in. Say what's on your mind. I will listen to you. Say what's on your mind. Anybody that don't like what I'm saying, say what's on your mind. I will listen. I'll put the number on the line. Say what's on your mind. So that's it. But anyways, let's get off of that because y'all gonna lose on this shit. Again, I body the whole community on this shit right here. You're gonna lose, and you're gonna lose. Because I'm gonna come with receipts.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Everything I say, I'm gonna be able to physically show it to you. That's what I'm gonna show you. Period. Shout out to Sly Tennessees.
Hey, okay.
Drop it down $2. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, Coach be like, leave Ryan alone. Shout out, chat. Little Green Ass P said, Coach, sure, he said, Coach, sure your eyes aren't conspiring against you? Conspiring, yeah. I ain't saying nothing about, I call it the way I see it. I got the receipts. I got the receipts, and I've showed it several times. So he said, shout out to the Queen Nick Rich. He said he was inviting himself to a roast, given the fact that he let someone record himself all booed up with another dude. Yeah. Phone lines will be open, man. We get to 200, the phone lines will be open. Feel free to call in, James. Feel free to call in. Feel free to call in. She says, will Thurman lose? You know, we're going to find out tomorrow. It's a good chance he might lose. I'm going to tell you why. Because he's been going 2.5 years. I can't sit back and say, well, goddamn, because Thurman from my city, that's my homeboy, I'm going to ignore all of those mitigating factors. He's been going 2.5 years.
Hey, Leroy.
2.5 years he been gone. I can't sit there and ignore all of that. I can't ignore all of that. He's been gone 2.5 years.
Now, who sent you, nigga?
Now, I do know that, I do believe what Keith Thurman said. I believe that if he can beat Mario Barrios and if Spence can get by, he's going to fight the winner of Ugas and Spence. I believe that. I honestly believe that. Shout out to the Queen, Carmen Serene. Carmen in the building. I gave you a shout out earlier. He probably used to it. That's why he doesn't care if they film him or not. You know? And I mean, that's all I'm saying, bro. Like, it is what it is. But I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. Like, I sit back, I look at this shit, right? Like, we have Virgil Ortiz, big welterweight. As you guys know, that's one of my favorite fighters. Boots Ennis, I think very highly of Boots from the Midwest. One of my favorite fighters as well. I think I go back and forth with Boots and Virgil. To be honest with you, who my favorite out of the two? I go back and forth. I probably edge Boots a little bit, but styles make fights. I haven't seen him in a get hit, you know what I mean? So I think the more better competition you fight, these guys are young and hungry. I think eventually these guys are going to run these old niggas off the block. They're going to run them off the block. I honestly feel that way. I feel like the younger guys, the Conor Benns, the Virgil Ortiz, the Boots Ennis, if they can probably stay in the welterweight division in the next couple of years, I think they're going to run these older dudes off the block. Because what's going to happen is, if y'all don't fight each other, you're going to have to fight one of them. That's what eventually going to happen in the next couple of years. Unless the top guys move up. Who knows? Let's see. Sly, what you say, man? He said you see two men kissing and call them gay, apparently. That makes you a hater. Man, that shit. I'm 48, dog. Like, bro, like, I call it the way I see it. I call it the way I see it, dog. I just call it the way I see it, dog. He said, Coach finna see Trevor Bryan pause. Man, listen. When Trevor Bryan take his ass to the UK, when he take his ass to the UK and fight Daniel Dubois, he gonna lose that belt. Now I'm a root for Trevor Bryan now because he's an American. I'm a root for Trevor Bryan, and I made 3 videos last year talking about Trevor Bryan. I did 3 shows. Remember, y'all with Halim, Carmen Serene. Y'all remember because y'all was clowning me. Halim was clowning me. Karma was clowning me. I think Lisa was laughing. I don't even want to talk about. I ain't even talking about my brother from LA, Shelton. Shelton was like, "Oh my God!" Shelton called Trevor Bryan every name under the sun. He's a bombs bum. He the one who the bombs go to when they want to get an easy victory. He said all that shit.
But this bomb is taking the easy matches, fighting other bombs.
Y'all clown me, dog. I say, dog, we got one more shot. We got one more bullet in the heavyweight division. We got one more rest ass. We got one more bullet left in that rest ass 38. We got the only American heavyweight champion, a black American heavyweight champion, Trevor the Dream Bryan. And those guys who was putting all that energy out there about Wilder, we got to get behind him because he black. Okay, let's say I agree with that. Why y'all ain't keeping that same energy with Trevor Bryan? Remember I said that last year? They ain't keeping that same energy with Trevor Bryan. I'm the only dude riding for Trevor Bryan over here. I do know that Trevor Bryan is a bum. I do know that, you know, he's a, I ain't gonna say bum, but he's a D+ fighter. Okay, fuck it. He's a C class fighter. Fuck it, he's a C class fighter. Trevor Bryan is a C class fighter. But the fact of the matter is, when you look in the record books, currently, who is with heavyweights in America that has a title, it's gonna say Trevor Bryan name on it. Whether you like it or not. Hector, you remember? You've been riding with me for a while. I hate to say Trevor Bryan, my boy. Y'all was clowning me, dog. Y'all was clowning me by Trevor Bryan. Right, Ronald Freakley, you was too. Y'all know. Hey, listen, man. Nick Rich say, Coach try to keep hope alive. Oh, man, come on, man. Hey, Nick, come on. We gotta, we gotta ride with him. We gotta ride with him. Shit, hey, listen, the UK, they stick with all their fighters. We gotta ride with Trevor Bryan. I mean, I know he trash, but you know, that ain't the point. Hey, listen. Hey, listen, that ain't the point. I know he garbage, but that ain't the point, though. That ain't the point. You know what I mean? He said, goddamn, Coach, he beat Stavern. Oh, psh. Well, hey, listen, that man went life and death with Stavern. Hey, he went life and death with Stavern last January at the Hard Rock right here in Hollywood, Florida. Life and death. He stopped. The only reason he beat Stavern is Stavern got tired. Come on, man. Did you see Trevor Bryan last fight? I'm pretty sure you didn't. The man went 12 rounds with a professional crabber. A crabber. For those who don't know what a crabber is, just replace crabber with fisher. A person who's a professional fisher, fisherman, he catch fish for a living. Well, this guy, instead of catching fish, he catches crabs for a living. Now, I don't mean catch crabs the other way. You know what I mean? I caught the crabs. I don't mean catch crabs that way. I mean catch crabs out of the river. But I know that do sound kind of crazy. Coach said he caught crabs. Coach said the dude was a crabber. Coach said the dude can't caught crabs. The dude who, hey, you know how to go flip it. Man, he over there, man, them niggas over there talking about crabs. He caught crabs and the dude Trevor Bryan fought. He caught crabs. You know. Oh, they gonna flip that there, boy. I mean, they gonna flip that, boy. Hey, here you go. Ronald Freakley says Stavern versus Wilder was crazy. Don King has Stavern sold when he fought Areola. I mean, but that second fight was, he said it was good, but definitely one-sided. Which fight was good? Which one? Which fight was good? Which one you talking about? EJ? EJ, which fight was good you talking about? Nah, what fight? Which fight you talking about? Dude said he got wrong. Crab dude said he got wrong. Hey, listen. Hey, Two Matador. This is the crazy part about it, dog. Bro, this is the crazy part about it. The dude was a full-time crabber. He catches crabs for a living. I know that shit sound crazy. God damn, boy, is it another way I can word this without sounding crazy? The boy catch crabs for a living. But this shit sound crazy. Oh, that sound crazy. He catches crabs for a living. We'll just say that. He took the fight on a 4-week notice. So he went to work, left the job after working 8 to 10 hours, to go to the gym, train, and get ready for a fight. Trevor Bryan went 12 rounds with him and won in a split decision.
The stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
That tells me everything I need to know about Trevor Bryan. Then he say, I'm going to take my talents overseas. And he said, he called it out. I want to fight Anthony Joshua. I want to fight Tyson Fury, Alexander Usyk. What? I'm just saying, it's looking bad for us over here, dog, in the heavyweight division, dog. Outside outside of, listen, man, you had Wilder and everybody else over here in America. Now we got Jared Anderson. Wilder got beat by Tyson. He fought one guy 3 times, and the dude beat him twice, but knocked him out twice. So we don't nobody know if he's going to come back or not. If he comes back, it's just going to be Wilder and everybody else in America. Well, Jared Anderson, too. We got Jared Anderson. I don't want to hear that Andy Ruiz shit. Oh, we got Andy. We got Andy. Andy is a one-hit wonder. Andy ain't done shit since he beat Anthony Joshua. And he looked like trash his last fight, fighting Chris Arreola. I don't want to hear that Andy Ruiz shit. I'm not impressed with him. No, I ain't crazy about Andy Ruiz. I'm just being honest with you. I saw his last fight. I wasn't too impressed. We ain't got shit over here, dog. We have Jared Anderson. The UK got all the goddamn heavyweights. We got Jared Anderson, F.A. Jabbar. We got Frank Sanchez. We got Frank Sanchez now. Frank Sanchez, F.A. Jabbar. You know, I'm saying American-born fighters. Well, we got Jared Anderson from Ohio. Now, that dude right there, in my opinion, I love that guy a lot. I think he's going to be the next heavyweight champion of the world. I really believe that. He got all the skills, in my opinion, and I want to see him fight Ergovich. I want to see Jared Anderson fight Ergovich. That's a fight I want to see. I want to see Jared Anderson fight Ergovich or fight Frank Sanchez. That's what I want to see. I want to see Jared Anderson fight Frank Sanchez or Ergovich. That's what I want to see. You know me, I don't believe in babysitting no damn fighter. That's what I want to see. Because I think that highly of that guy. And this is my criteria. This is what I tell you guys. If you telling me your fighter is King Kong, he better be fighting Godzilla. If I believe that Anthony Joshua is a great heavyweight, he better be fighting Alexander Usyk, which he fought. He lost to him, and he's fighting him again. He better be fighting the Furies, the Wilders, and vice versa. Usyk, same thing. Fury, same thing. You better be fighting the Joshuas, the Usyks, the Whites. You know, what you're not going to do is this. You're not going to tell me how great a fighter is in one breath and then tell me he don't have to fight these other guys because he's just so great. We automatically know he'll beat those guys. It doesn't work that way. Not in boxing. And I think a lot of you dudes, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the like button. We got to get to 200 likes so I can open up these phone lines. And I want to hear from my detractors. Anyone feeling some type of way about what I said, call me, talk to the old boy. And see, that's why we came up with the commandments, right? Because I like to point out the double standards and the hypocrisies. That's it. You can feel what feel how you want to feel. There's nothing wrong with that. We'll just have a difference of opinion. We can agree to disagree on certain things. But we have commandments over here for a reason. The t-shirts or the commandments will be dropping next week. I have t-shirts that's dropping. That's dropping next week with the commandments on them. One commandment per shirt. We got that. No, I'm not playing. You see, y'all be talking about, some of these dudes be talking about they fight of this and he gonna do that and yada, 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 yada. I'm like, okay, cool. I want to see him fight this other guy. Oh, well, y'all, he ain't fought nobody. He got to do this, he got to do that. Wait, what, nigga, how you gonna tell me your fighter Godzilla in one breath and then you want to protect him from all the other guys another breath? Well, we automatically know what he gonna do to him, so he don't need to fight him. I don't get that, dog. I don't get that. Can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways. Can't have it both ways. I don't believe in protecting no fighters. I came up watching Marvin Hagler. Marvin Hagler fought every goddamn body. The brother had to have 50 fights before he got a shot at the title. 50 fights. Let that sink in. 50 fights before he got a shot at the title. Marvin Hagler did. Well, then, guess what? He got robbed. They said it was a draw, some shit. He came back years later, he beat the brakes off that dude who he had a draw with. He won the title, ended up winning the title, and he ended up knocking everybody out for 7 years straight. He said he'll never let it go to the judges again. So I ain't on this other shit. I ain't on this other shit. And I can't say it's the young dudes. It's these old crested niggas on YouTube in boxing. These old dudes who they've been on this YouTube shit for years. They've been around since about 2015, 2016. I'm in my 40s. These niggas in their 40s. Some of them in their 50s. Set in their ways, fanboys. I say these niggas they ain't used to watching no sport of boxing. I mean, I just believe when you reach a certain age in life, you should evolve out of certain things. That's what I believe. I don't view the world at 48 the way I viewed the world at 28. When I was 25, 24, 23, I was a fanboy. Now, 25 years later, now that I'm 48 years old, I don't have emotional attachments to fighters like I did when I was 15, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, all teenage years, all throughout my younger part of my 20s. I evolved out of that shit. I'm just saying me. So I don't see your fighter the way you see your fighter. When you see your fighter, you see him through, you see him through your love for him. You see him through your passion for him. You would never call your fighter out on anything because in your eyes, there's nothing to call out. And that's if there's something to call out. That's if there's something to call out. If it's nothing to call out, if it ain't nothing to call out, your fighter's solid, he's solid. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. If he's solid, he's solid. You know, but then, you know, you dish it, but you can't take it. What I mean by that, you talk shit all day about other fighters, and then when a motherfucker say something about your fighter, you start contorting your face and getting all overly emotional and mad and upset. If you do that, that means you are a fanboy. That's what that means. Telltale sign of a fanboy. I just feel like when you reach a certain age, you should grow out of that shit. He said, Coach, you lying. You stay repping Big Odo. Hey, Odo Wale fighting tomorrow too. Big Odo. Well, we say Dillian White ducked Odo. Dillian White ducked Big Odo. Dillian White ducking Odo, man. Dillian White ducking Odo. Bro, like, you don't understand, my nigga. Like, I love Marvelous Marvin Hagler. So, listen, we had to amend the commandments to add that you can't be a fanboy of an old school fighter. Love Marvelous Marvin Hagler. That man fought everybody. He fought everybody. He fought all his #1 contenders. He didn't give a damn what side of the street. Listen, that man right there, bro, Marvelous Marvin Hagler, he got it the hard way. Literally. So that's my criteria, dog. That's the lens that I see boxers today. Who you fighting? Who you trying to fight? When you're fighting? And when you fight somebody, are you fighting a top level guy? If you fighting...
We did it first, and we motivate even the greats.
Oh, goddamn T Diddy. Oh, goddamn T Diddy. But you get what I'm saying, though. That's my criteria. And it just shocked me that these old... I'm like, damn, this nigga in his 50s. Damn, dog, you fanboying like that in your 50s? I mean, these niggas be getting mad. And they dish it, but they can't take it. I am a professional troll. If it's one thing I know how to do, I know how to get under another nigga's skin. I can do that very well. I get under entire boxing community's skins and their subscribers and their fanboys. I get under all of them skin. You want to know why? Because I got to call this shit out the way I see it. This is what I do. I've been doing this shit a long time before YouTube. Bro, I'm just like, when you reach a certain age, dog, it's just certain things you shouldn't be doing no more. If you love the sport, love the sport. If you're a young dude dick riding, you don't know no better. All you know how to do is D-ride. You haven't evolved out of that yet. But when you reach a certain age, you in your 40s, dog, no nigga in their 40s should be a fanboy. Matter of fact, that should be a rule. That should be a rule. And we need to amend the commandments and put that in there. If you're a certain age, like we don't give a fuck about fanboys over here. But if you are a certain age, if you see what would be the age cutoff? What would be the age cutoff? 35 and up? 35? I'm gonna just say 40. I'm gonna just say if you 40 and up and you a fanboy of a young fighter today, slap yourself. That should be law. That should be law. He almost got beat up by a dude who catches crabs. Trevor Bryant. That should be law right there. That should be law. That should be law. That should be law. On God. Hey, what Agent Bro say? On God, now. He said the woman is gonna be the future of boxing. At the rate we're going, they will fight each other. They will unify. They would challenge themselves. Yes, the women. Yeah, I totally agree with that. I totally agree with that. You know, the women don't go through a lot of the shit that you know. Yeah, I totally agree with that. Smith and West. You're right. You make a valid point. Cause I got Clarissa Shields beating the brakes off this girl tomorrow night. She gonna beat the brakes off this girl, and I hope like hell her and Savannah Marshall meet this year. I want that. I want that. I gotta beat Savannah Marshall too. And I know Savannah Marshall, she good, she all that in the bag of chips. But I'm not betting against Clarissa Shields. Yeah, we should make that law. We should make that law. We should. Matter of fact, when we have church Sundays, we're gonna talk about that. It should be law. If you 40 years old and up, you shouldn't be fanboy. You're too old to be fanboy at 40 and up. Well, some telling me 42 high. Some telling me I need to start at like in the 30s or something. What you think about 30, 35, 36? About 35, 36. What y'all think? Cool boy Curry. What do you say? He say Ryan versus Emmanuel. Don't go to rumors. He say, let's see if he pulls out again. Man, you know, the cool boy, I can't take nothing. Anything dealing with rumors with Ryan Garcia, dog, I can't, man. I can't. Halil say 35 and 0. 35 sound good. 35 sound good. 35 sound good. 35 sound good. Some telling me 35. Some telling me, yeah, we need to add that in there, dog. We need to add. And listen, we put that in there because we got to check these old dudes. See, the problem ain't the young dudes in boxing. The problem is not the young guys in boxing. The young guys, they're young, they don't know no better. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. If you're older to the channel, hit the like button as well because we need 18 more likes. I want to open up these phone lines. Let's talk about this here. Let's talk about this. If you're 35 and up, you should be old enough to know better. You shouldn't be doing no fanboy. Your face shouldn't be getting all balled up. If somebody say something about your fighter, you shouldn't be like getting all mad and want to fight. You shouldn't be sending people gun emojis. You shouldn't be threatening them. It shouldn't be none of that though.
The fuck?
It shouldn't be none of that.
Nah.
Really though. I'm telling you, it shouldn't be that. It should 35 and up. I think that should be it.
Shut up! Before I bust a cap up in your ass.
I don't want to hear that shit. You know, the old niggas who, you know, they had, you know, the back in the day niggas. You ever go in your neighborhood? Hey, what's my main man name? Hey, Smith and West. You know, ever go in the neighborhood, you see the old dudes, and they're going to talk about back in the day. Yeah, man, you know, well, back in my day, you know, because they reminiscing about the good times back in their day. Man, what you doing in 2022? You know, back in my day, this how we did it. I gotta, you know, then you see some of them dudes who been out the road, did time in the Fed, did time in state. They gonna talk about when he was on the yard and how it was, and you know, and this and that, and yada yada yada. Man, bro, okay, I don't want to hear no prison stories. I like going to my refrigerator. You get what I'm saying? And I get it. You know, I came up in the hood. Trust me, I get it. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like right now, 2022, what you got going on right now, dog? What you got going on right now? We gotta get rid of these. It's these old crusty niggas, man. That's what it's these old crusty dudes, dog. It's these old crusty dudes. They just messing the game up right now. They messing the game up right now, dog. They confusing these young dudes. I can't even get mad if you under 35. If you a fanboy, I can't even get mad at you because you don't know no better. You don't know no better. And them old crusted niggas who you follow on these certain channels, they not educating you or teaching you no better. They not educating you and teaching you no better. So you know, I can't even fault you, dog. I can't fault you. I ain't even mad at you. He say, Coach, you stay saying back in your day as well. Yeah, but I'm saying, but when I say back in my day, it's really a joke. It's really a joke. Anytime you hear me say back in my day, you know what I mean? It's really in jest. Because that's what the old school dudes be talking about when they go to telling their war stories and how it was. Now, I do say back in the day, when we talk about the old fights, I'm going to always say that when it comes to the old fights. Always. I'm going to always say that. When it comes to the older fights, because see, you know, they was cracking back then. So I got to have something that I can compare this era of boxers to. I'm like, but damn, this dude here moving, he moving kind of sideways right here. Damn, I don't remember why they comparing him to this guy. You comparing him to Hagler. This man ain't moving nowhere near like Hagler. He don't talk like him, walk like him, don't act like him. Matter of fact, what is he over there doing? Where y'all get that from? And it's these old niggas who will tell you that shit. Yeah, man, he kind of throw back like set. And that old nigga, he don't know nothing about boxing. If he tell you that, he ain't know nothing about boxing. I just call it the way I see it, dog. I call it the way I see it. I'm not here to coddle old men. I'm not here to coddle these dudes. He say, Coach, you think Amanda Serrano beats Clarissa Shields? Amanda Serrano's too small for Clarissa Shields. Clarissa Shields will beat the shit out of Amanda Serrano. She's too small. That won't even be a fight. She's too small. He say, Matt, dog, he say Thurman weighed in at 145. Whoo! Okay. 145, okay. We're gonna see. I'm riding one time though. I'm riding one time tomorrow. I'm just saying though, like you're a certain age, dog. Like, so when you're a certain age, it's just certain shit that you just shouldn't do. That's all I'm saying. How I was taught and came up. When you're a certain age, there's certain shit you shouldn't do. Now I'm riding with my dog Keith Thurman. Again, I told you from my city. I want him to knock Mario Barrios' ass out. I do. But at the same time, I do understand that he's been gone for 2.5 years. I believe it's going to be a tough fight for him. And there's no guarantee that he's going to win this fight. No guarantee. But I'm riding with him. I'm riding with him. I'm riding with him. Hell or high water, I'm riding with him. And we going live Sunday. Yeah, but when you're a certain age, dog, like you just some shit, man, that you just shouldn't be. Oh, shout out to my brother, man. Damn, I didn't know he was here. Shout out to Rebuttal Entertainment, man.
Now who sent you, nigga?
My man, Rebuttal Entertainment. Shout out to my brother, man. Yeah, Rebuttal Entertainment. Lewis over there, man. And shout out to light skin Lou, man. Lou Peterson over there, man, in DC, man. Shout out to my brothers over there, man. Rebuttal Entertainment, man. Y'all please go check him out. Check my brother out. He said you didn't even ride for Trevor Bryant. He resides in Florida. He ain't from Florida. See, Trevor Bryant from New York. He's from upstate New York. I think he's from Albany or something like that. He ain't from Florida. So I'm just saying, you know. I mean, listen, I made a couple of videos about him. I did a show about him. But I'm going to be honest with you, man. Trevor Bryant, you know, out of all the heavyweights, Trevor Bryant is if I was to compare him to a fighter, a heavyweight, he would probably be more in line with a Malik Scott on that level. Malik Scott. Malik Scott was a C-class fighter, C minus, C plus, you know, however you want to, you know, he was on that level. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. If you're older to the channel, don't forget to hit the like button. We need 8 more likes so I can open up these phone lines. Andrade, he said Andrade would knock out Benavidez. No, I don't think so. I don't think he's gonna knock out no Benavidez, not Andrade. I heard he's supposed to be moving up. Though. Let me show y'all this dude right here. You know what guy's making me sick too? I'm gonna show you guys who making me sick right now. He says, so you saying we can't wear skinny jeans either, coach? If I listen, if I see any dude in his 40s wearing skinny jeans, we need to pass a law. They're gonna pass a law to lock his ass up. Wearing skinny jeans and sagging. There's some old niggas that I know that to this day, you know, they sag. Like, they dude, you ain't 20, dog, you ain't 25 no more, dog. Nigga, you just turned 50 yesterday. I'm right behind you. Why? You still on this jitterbug shit? We call it jitterbug down here in Florida. You still on this jitterbug shit, my nigga? God, dog, like you ain't evolved? Dog, this ain't 92 no more. This 2022. This ain't 92. Oh, yeah, man. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. You're a certain age, dog. You just give it up. This another dude I'm sick of, too. Let's look at this dude right here. This dude right here. Now, this George Cambosos. Oh, this dude here, man. Hey, you know what, man? Boy, this dude, this nigga here, man. Boy.
I love the Haney fight. You know, he's got the WBC regular belt. So I love that fight. But look, Tank, you know, he's a great fighter as well. So that's definitely an option. And look, Lomachenko. I've got to give
this dude here, he sound like Keith Thurman a little bit. He, you know, I love that the Haney, you know, I like that fight. He has the WBC regular belt, you know. Tank, that's a great fight. And then what else he said? Lomachenko. He said, man, who the fuck is you gonna fight? Ever since he won this belt, he been on some goddamn T. Diddy Jr. shit. He been on some Teofimo Lopez Jr. type shit since he won that goddamn belt. The other thing is his dad don't be all in the videos like T. Diddy was. But dude, who you gonna fight, dog? You won the belt. You beat Teofimo Lopez. Let's give him a round of applause. Let's continue to hit this dude, man. He's starting to get on my goddamn nerves now.
respect. He went and got most of these belts. Obviously, Lopez beat him. But Lomachenko, I've got to give him respect. He went and got most of these belts. Obviously, Lopez beat him. But you've got to give him that respect as well. So they're all in the mix. Ryan Garcia, I want to see him get active again. I know he's got a big following, but there'll be one of them. There will be no chin-off fight. I'm not, like I said, I'm cut from a different cloth. I'm not like the typical Australian fighter that's going to milk this now. I'm coming for the biggest names. I want to take the more risk. I can sit here and milk this now and then try to make as much money as I can, but that's never been me. So we're going to fight the best of the best and keep proving while we are the number one, the emperor in the lower division.
Oh man, I did, bro. Let me. Oh man, you know, I can sit here and milk these belts. I can milk them. You milking it right now, but you're milking it. You're doing exactly what you say. You're sitting here milking it, dude. Just okay. You want Ryan Garcia? Lomachenko, Devin Haney, Tank Davis. Who are you going to fight, sir? I want to fight all of them. You can't fight all of them. You can only fight one fighter at a time. When you hear a fighter, let me explain something to you guys. When you hear a fighter say that, yeah, I want to fight all of them. Listen, you can't fight all of them, dog. You got to fight one at a time. I just need you to fight one guy. Pick one you're going to fight. Out of the 4 fighters you named, Tank Davis, He got the WBA regular belt. So I don't think you'll get no points on that because you can't become, you got Devin Haney, right? You have Lomachenko and Ryan Garcia. I don't want to hear this shit about, yeah, man, Killer Cam. I like Kambosos. Never heard of him before. Prior to him fighting Teofimo Lopez, I respect the fact that he came to another man's country, went to his city, and beat him in front of his own hometown audience. I can't hate on that. He was a 13-1 underdog. I love his story. Killer Cam, I call him Killer Cam. He seemed like a nice guy. I don't hate the guy. But goddamn, dog, I'm starting to hear some. When I hear you talk now, you sounding like Teofimo Lopez. I'm just saying, you sounding like Teofimo Lopez now. To me, I'm just being honest with you, dog. I'm just being honest with you. Beast Mode. What you say, Beast Mode? He said WBC doing good. They wanted to do Charlo versus Andrade, but Bob forced Janabek Mando. Now WBC and WBO gonna let Andrade fight Benavidez. Yeah, that's good. He might as well. Ricky the Rocket said Killer Cam will smash Haney. Well, guess what? The only way we gonna find out, he gotta pick somebody who he gonna fight. Like, he can't smash him talking. He can't smash him talking. He got to smash him fighting. That's all I'm saying. He can't smash him talking. Right now I'm hearing a whole lot of, Ed says he held the belt for 5 minutes. I'm just saying though, dog. I'm just saying, like, he just saying, bruh. Am I being too hard on Kambosos? Am I being too hard on Kambosos? I'm just saying, bro. I'm talking about just the stuff he's saying, dog. Like, bro, I'm hearing like all of Teofimo Lopez talking points after Teofimo beat Lomachenko last year. I'm hearing all of the Teofimo Lopez talking points coming from Kambosos now. That's all I'm saying, dog. That's all I'm saying. I'm hearing all of the Teofimo Lopez talking points. Oh, man, we got phone lines is open, man. Phone lines is open. Sorry about that, guys. 530-494-9636. 530-494-9636. Phone lines is open. I like the dude, man, but one thing about me, dog, I can like you, but if I see you moving funny style, I'm going to criticize your ass on that shit. Like I said before, when I see Crawford doing all this crazy shit, when I see him doing all this crazy shit, drinking and hanging out in the clubs and kissing on niggas and all that other shit there and acting crazy, I'm gonna be the first one to get on his ass. I promise you that. I don't give a damn who the fight is. Listen. Hold on. Phone lines is open, guys. 530-494-9636. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? What I got pen?
This Roach from Houston.
Roach, what's going on, fam? Roach from Houston. What's going on, fam? What you want to talk about?
Hey, man, I just calling in, saying, another great show. I'm finding myself listening to your show every day. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, man, just calling in to talk about basically what you was talking about, man. The fanboying. I know you said 35. I get you on the 35. But hey, man, coming from somebody that's been watching Vikings since I was like about 4 years old, when you had to, you know what I'm saying, record the fights on VHS. VHS.
You went back. Yeah, you went back.
Hey, man, 25, bro. 25. Hey, you gotta let that shit go at 25, man.
I think 25.
Hey, you gotta let that shit go. I'm 29. I'm 29. You gotta let that shit go at 25, man.
I think 25 too young though. Cause when you got young, like you still got a lot of living to do. Like you 29, so you still got a lot of living to do. It's certain things, certain ways that I can tell you right now, brother. Certain ways that you view the world now. 10 years from now, you're gonna see things a little differently because you experience certain things, and so you still need. I think that's too young. I really want to take it to 40. I really want to take from 40 on up. There shouldn't be no, you should have had this shit figured out by now. At 40, because life starts at 40. Like anywhere before 40, and I had to learn this from a lot of older people, but life really starts at 40. Once you hit 40 years old, that's when you really start living life. In your 20s, you're gonna make your mistakes. In your 30s, you're learning, you're experiencing a lot of things. So, in life, you still may make a few mistakes. By the time you hit 40, you don't made a lot of all the other mistakes. You have learned at 40 years old to trust your instincts. You probably learned at 40 years old not to, do certain things from an emotional standpoint that you did when you was in your 20s because you lack the experience of living life. You know what I mean? So that's why I probably say 40. You know what I mean? But 25 too young. I think that's too low.
I get that. But I mean, I guess I'm just speaking from my perspective, man. The last fighter that I fanboyed was Lennox Lewis in 2001. And what knocked me out the fanboy bus is when he did the Ocean's 11 filming, came in fat as a motherfucker and got the donuts knocked out on by Hakeem Rockmire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that just kind of changed my perspective on boxing. Again, just want to let you know, appreciate the show. Keep it going, and I'm going to tune in and keep listening.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my brother, man. Shout out to my brother Rose, man. Yes, sir. Salute to you, fam.
Really?
Yes, sir. Oh, we got a super chat came in. Shout out to the queen. Shout out to the queen, Lisa Bells. For dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Yes, sir. Shout out to the queen, Lisa Bells. Yeah, but you get what I'm saying, though. You get what I'm saying. Hold on. You get what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like, I honestly feel like that if you are an older person that's been watching boxing a long time, you love the sport of boxing, I feel like that is your job if you love it the way you say you do. I feel like it's your job to bring objectivity into the game, talk about the fighters who came before, how they moved. You might not agree with everything they did, but just saying from a fighting standpoint in the rings, what they had to go through, who they had to fight. How many number one contenders Marvin Hagler had to fight? How many number one contenders Ali had to fight? Sugar Ray Robinson. How many number one contenders these guys had to fight? Like it was just no, I gotta fight this dude, let's fight this dude. You see what I'm saying? Same promoters was around. Bob Arum was around then like he is now. Hold on, guys. Y'all know I don't like Bob Arum. I hate that motherfucker. I hate Bob Arum. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hello?
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Justin from Florida.
Justin, what's the link read, fam? You called the other day. What's going on?
Yo, so you're talking about like...
How old are you? You sound young. How old are you?
I'm 16.
Oh, you're 16. Okay, all right. Okay, go ahead, my brother. Justin, you're 16. Go ahead, my brother.
So, the topic that you're talking about right now, like with age and like what the certain jobs that 40-year-olds have to do for the young, and like with boxing, I got a question about Ryan Garcia. Do you think like what he's doing it like with his career is like hurting his career or like doing good for his career? Because I kind of see both. If you know what I mean.
Well, Ryan Garcia is an Instagram model. I don't take him serious as a boxer. He's an Instagram model. Phone lines is on fire. Carly, you're gonna have to call back. Yeah, he's an Instagram model. So I think what Ryan Garcia is doing, what he's doing is good for his modeling career. You know what I mean? But from a boxing standpoint, I don't think that what he's doing is helping him as a boxer because he's known for pulling out of fights. He pulled out of 2-3 fights just last year alone. Then he got hurt taking a selfie. So he broke his hand taking a selfie. I'm just, hey man, that's what they say. That's what they say. That sources say he broke his hand taking a selfie. Sources say, and now he's back. And every time you hear him, he's talking about fighting, but that's all he does. So I think to answer your question, my brother, I think from a from a modeling standpoint, what Ryan Garcia is doing is good for his modeling career. But from a boxing standpoint, what he's doing is not helping him at all. Just being honest with you.
Yeah. I mean, he's talking about fighting tanks. I don't know about that. I don't know about that because he's been more active than Garcia. Garcia hasn't fought in a year. He pulled out a Jojo Diaz fight. I felt like he could have beat Jojo Diaz.
He's fighting this guy. What's his name? Tago. Okay, he's fighting Tago, huh? Let's look. Okay, they fighting in Texas. Where are they fighting at? Where is he fighting this guy? Emmanuel Tago. Oh, I know who Emmanuel Tago is. Yeah, that dude, he got about what? He got like what, 30? He's like 31, 32 wins. 30. He got, yeah. That's a good, I think that's going to be, wait a minute. Like 30, I think he's like 33-1, something like that, right? About 33-1, 32-1, something like that. Yeah. Okay. Let's look this dude up. Let's look him up. Let's look him up. I want to see when the last time he had a fight. Hold on, I want to see when the last time this guy had a fight. But yeah, listen, man, Justin, I want to keep you online, on the phone, man. Thank you so much, my brother, for calling me. You're 16, you still got time. By the time you get 40 now, by the time, I'm gonna tell you something, you're 16, I've been your age before, so I know what path you're gonna go down more than like. I don't know what path you're gonna go down, but I'm just saying, just let you know, when you get older, my brother, you're gonna experience things in life, and you're not gonna see the world at 26 the way you did at 16, when you become 26. And then when you turn 36, you're going to experience some more things in life. So, as of late to the sport of boxing, my advice to you is just try not to get too emotionally invested in any fighter and just stick to, if these fighters are giving you the fights that you want, you roll with them, whether they win or lose. It's not about them losing or winning. Yeah. It's about, as long as they're giving us the fights that we want, and they doing the sport the way it's supposed to be treated. And that's all. That's all we can ask for, okay? But thank you so much, my brother, for calling in, man. I appreciate you, fam. Thank you. All right? Yes, sir. Shout out to Ryan. Man. Shout out to Justin. Sorry about that. Shout out to Justin. The brother's 16 years old. See, we got to set an example. We got to set an example, man. We got to set an example for these young brothers. See what I'm saying? Man, 16 years old, and he listened to the show. That's wonderful. Almost choked the old boy up. The old boy almost got choked up just then. You know what I mean? So, okay. Yeah, he from Ryan gonna beat this dude. He gonna beat this dude. I love him. He's a Capricorn. Ryan gonna beat this dude. He gonna beat this dude. He says Ryan come off of clout. He never made a name for himself fighting the top dog. He came up on the Oscars name. Ryan Garcia, man. Oh man. Hey, Pappy, he said you could tell Coach O give it he said giving the W kid advice. Yeah, man, you know what I mean? Shit, I'm gonna tell you like they told me. When I was younger, when I was 16, I'm gonna tell you like a dude told me. Cause I was like, damn, man, I was telling this dude out one of the I think it was a sister, it was a female. She was like 27, 28 years old. And I thought 27, 20, I thought 28 was old because I was 16 at the time. And I'm gonna tell you like she told me, she said, keep having birthdays. Keep having birthdays. Ain't nothing cool about dying young. Nothing cool about that. I want to get as old as I possibly can because guess what? When it's over, it's over. When it's over, it's over. You know what I mean? So that's how I see it. I want to keep having birthdays. Keep my health straight. Stay away from the toxicity. Keep evolving, keep growing, and that's it. Let's see. This dude right here. Yeah, this dude here. You know what, man? Last time he fought was November 2020 at the Hard Rock. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. The brother from South Africa. Matter of fact, no, he's from South Africa. Where is he from? Hold on. I think he's from, where is he from? I thought he's from South Africa. Oh, he's from Ghana. Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn. All right. He's from Ghana. You know, when I think about the featherweights, when I think about the featherweight champions, you know, from Ghana. Of course, I know this guy's. I know he's fighting lightweight, but I'm just saying. I think about the great Zuma Nelson. I remember Zuma Nelson. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Got a call coming in. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
The boxing historian, and I'm from the Seattle area. How you doing, Coach?
What's going on, man? Boxing historian, man. What the lick read, man? God damn. I appreciate you calling in, fam.
How you doing, my guy?
I'm doing good, my brother. I'm doing good, brother. What you think about what you think about you know, what you think about just tomorrow night? How you see some of these fights playing out tomorrow?
Well, let's get through the easy one. Clarissa Shields gonna knock the hell out of that girl.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty given.
Yeah.
The fight with Leo Santa Cruz, I have to edge it for Leo. But you never know. I think the dude's gonna be game to come and give him some good work. Mm-hmm. Now, Keith Thurman versus Mario Barrios. It's an interesting fight because talent for talent, I mean, Keith Thurman, especially the fact that he's at 147, he should be the one to be favored, but he's been out for 2 years, and he hasn't knocked nobody out in like 5 years. Plus, he's coming off a loss 2 years ago to a 42-year-old man or 40-something-year-old man.
Yeah.
When I look at Mario Barrios, I mean, he did get knocked out by Tank Davis, suffered his first loss, but that's his first loss. And he fought Tank Davis, you know, a guy that's in his prime right now. And he was doing pretty well in that fight. So I look at it like this, man. Like, I think it's going to be very close. I think Keith Thurman, if Barrios brings the fight and Barrios can take Keith Thurman's left hook, because that's going to be his best punch in the fight. Mm-hmm. I believe that Barrios going to give him a lot of work, and it might be a split decision, like you were saying earlier. And I believe that it's going to come down to who has the bigger output and who has the better conditioning, and who has the better chin at that point. Who's the toughest at that point? Whoever is the toughest is going to be the one that outlasts. Do I see somebody getting stopped? Possibly. You know, I could see Barrios getting knocked out, coming up from 147. I mean, from 140 to 147. But also, too, we got Keith Thurman is weak to the body.
Yeah, weak to
the
body.
And he's been out for a couple of years.
Yeah.
So that's what we got to look at.
Yeah. Man, I'm not going to lie, dog. Like, this is a recipe for, and I say this for any fighter. When you're coming off an injury and a long layoff, that's a recipe for a disaster. Because, I'm rooting for Keith Thurman. But I'm realistic at the same time. I'm like, dude, it ain't no guarantee you're going to beat this guy. He's been out of the ring for 2.5 years. We know Keith Thurman is weak to the body, but Mario Barrios is weak to the body as well. So, you know, Tank Davis dropped in with a body shot, stopped him with a body shot. So, but the thing is, that's Tank Davis. Tank Davis has been active. He has damn good footwork. And Keith Thurman has been inactive, and we don't know what we're gonna get, so we won't know until tomorrow gets it. That's all I'm saying. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm going for Keith because he's from a city. Not gonna lie to you. I'm being as honest as I possibly can. But at the same time, I'm like, dude, you know what? You've been going 2.5 years. We still mad at you. You left us at the altar. You see what I'm saying? 2.5 years ago, you talked all that shit, made us look bad, disappeared. And now you want to come back and like, okay, it's me. One time I'm back. We're going to find out tomorrow night if you back or not. That's all I'm saying. I got to be honest.
Man, well, I was on his damn bandwagon back 7, 8 years ago when he was talking about that Mayweather was ducking him and all this other shit, and that he's not afraid to let his own go and all this other shit, man. I believe this bullshit. Now, look.
Hey, dude. Hey, dude, some over here, bro. Dude, talk a lot of shit. I ain't gonna lie. Keith Thurman, like, dude. talk real slick, boy. We talk real slick over here, boy. Talk real slick over here, boy. I'm being honest with you, boy. Like a good tongue wrestling match. You sit here and talk shit all day, like laugh, kick it. Like okay. When I hear Keith talk, I'm like, yeah, that's the well, you know what?
Real.
I got an O and I'm not afraid to let it go. He can't never give you just a straight answer. You ask him a question on something, well, Keith, who would you like to fight next? Instead of saying, I want to fight Errol Spence next. I want to fight Ugas. I want to fight Crawford. He'll say, well, that depends. What do you mean by who do I want to fight next? Well, let's look at the welterweight landscape. Now, you got Boots Ennis over here. I better know who he is. You have Virgil Ortiz. That's a young pup. You know what I mean? But then you got Terrence Crawford. He hasn't really fought anybody yet, but that's very interesting. Errol Spence, is he still the same guy? What's going to happen with Ugas? So he's like, Keith, just answer the damn question, dog. Why are you taking us all over the world? I asked you a simple question, dog. Okay, Keith. All right, Keith, what are you going to wear tomorrow going into the ring? You're going to fight Mario Barrios, right? Yes. Do you know what color your trunks are going to be tomorrow night? Well, that depends on what you mean by trunks. Keith, this is not a trick question. This is not a trick question, Keith. This is just, what kind of boxing trunks are you wearing? Well, I want to wear my red trunks. So you going to wear the red trunks? I didn't say I was going to wear the red. I said I want to wear the red trunks. But now, I'm thinking about wearing black, because it's going to be a massacre tomorrow night. Will I knock Mario Barrios out in the 5th round, 6th round, 7th round? It just depends. Will my injury hold up with my elbow? You know what I mean? People are saying that one time is not the same since I cut my ponytail. Keith, why you take bro? By the time he's finished, you don't forgot the question you asked him. I ain't lying.
For real.
Hey, Boston, I ain't lying.
Man, hell no.
I ain't lying.
Hell no, man. Look, I feel like an idiot, right? Because I believed that bullshit years ago, man. But now I can't take nothing he says serious. I call him. That's why I call him Keith the Comment Thurman. He's a comment.
I'm right with Keith. That's my final answer. Man. Hey, listen, boxing the story, man. Thank you so much, my brother, for calling in, man. Thank you. Man.
No problem, man.
Yeah,
keep
man.
it up, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, shout out to my brother, man, out there in Seattle, man. Sir Mix-a-Lot. Hey, Sir Mix-a-Lot's one of my favorite rappers, bro. Shout out to Dirty Red for dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, we never know how much Barrios has improved. Some guys get knocked out, and I'm going to get better than ever. Yeah, listen. I ain't saying Mario Barrios no killer. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest with you, but, 2.5 year layoff, man. Listen, I want my dog to win. I ain't going to sit here and lie to you, boy. I want him to win. But, just, God damn, one time, like, he talked so much shit that 2.5 years, so we'll see. But he'll probably do well. I'm anxious to see what Mario Barrios is going to do too, because I don't know. And look, I showed you guys the betting odds. The betting odds are razor thin. Keith Thurman is like minus 160 favorite. So when you see some shit like that, that's a 50-50 fight. It's a 50-50 fight, dog. 50-50 fight. Donald Banks, shout out to Donald Banks for dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said all the years of watching Keith boxing, he never been this ripped. He had a full 6-pack. He came in weighing 145. We gonna see what happens. Oh, okay. See, I didn't see the way in, but I'm gonna check it out on the show. Hey, listen. But hey, listen. So you trying to say there's hope? There's hope for my dog. That what you trying to say? There's hope for my dog. He said, cause it's a Florida thing. We talk a lot of shit. Yeah, we do. We talk a whole lot of shit in Florida, bro. Oh, we some slick mouth, boy. I'm telling you, boy. Oh, we talk a lot of shit. We got a slick mouth, especially the women. Oh, the women. Oh, bro. Woo. The women in Florida. Oh, man, you some shit talking, boy. Yeah, the women in Florida, boy. The women. Say, listen, hey, there you go, man. Yeah, hey, listen, that's like a sport here. Shit talking. You know what I mean? And hey, he said he was 145, all his hair, his hairline all the way back. Hey, man, he losing hair. He losing hair right now. He losing hair right now. You know what I mean? He losing hair right now. You know what I mean? So, JT the Great, what you say, fam? He said, yeah, I didn't expect the odds to be 50-50. Yeah, it's like the odds pretty much damn near 50-50. It's like Keith Thurman is like he's like a minus 160 favorite. You know what I mean? So that's like razor thin. But listen, understandably so. Understandably so, because he's been gone for 2.5 years, and Mario Barrios just had his last fight fighting Tank in June. So yeah, understandably so. Understandably so. The nigga he say talking slick, but ain't having slick talk in return. Hey man, listen, but bro, let me tell you something. Now, okay, let's look at this other dude. This other guy who oh my God, this dude here, man. Right. I don't even want to talk about this guy because we got Clarissa Shields. I got Clarissa Shields beating the brakes off the girl next week. I mean, tomorrow night. She's gonna beat the brakes off what's her name? Eva. She's gonna beat the brakes off Eva. And just being honest with you, I honestly feel that way. She's gonna beat the brakes off the old girl, and hopefully her and Savannah Marshall can win that fight, fight each other later on this year. Hopefully, later on this year. So Ryan Garcia, he said, just spoke to Oscar De La Hoya, who told at Ryan Garcia, this is Dan Raphael, who told Ryan Garcia would face Emmanuel Tago, 32-1, 15 KOs, 32 straight wins on the zone, April the 9th at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas. And he's talking with Lou DiBella to match Ryan with Killer Cam, George Kambosos, for a 135 title later in the year if they win interim bouts. It's hilarious. Oh my God, bro, this shit right here, man. And so this is where Kambosos, Killer Cam, is talking about I want to fight them all. I can milk these belts. I can milk them. I want to fight them all. Tank Davis, that sounds like a good fight. Talking in circles. Ryan Garcia. We're gonna see what he does against he's fighting Tago. From Ghana. Devin Haney, he has the regular WBC belt. That's all right. That's all right. Might look at that there. Lomachenko. I'm like, man, who you gonna fight though? Bro, who you gonna fight? You sound like they gotta have a deadline. Listen, after you win the title, you gotta make up your mind within 3 months. It ain't been 3 months yet. So I gotta give them some slack. It ain't been 3 months yet. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah, this Self, man, calling from Arkansas by way of Florida, man. What's up, whole team?
Hey, what's going on with you, bro? Whole team. What the league read? What's your name is again? You say Stokes?
Man, I just
you say Stokes?
Give you some homage, man. What's that?
What's your name again?
Self, man, it's Self.
Oh, Self. What's going on, my brother? Yeah, go ahead, brother. Go ahead. Sorry about that.
Hey, what's up, home team, man? Man, I just want to give you much respect for what you're doing, man. You keeping it real. You keeping these phonies in check, man. And I just want to give you homage, man, for what you've been doing. It's been a long time since I called, but I just want to commend you, man, for what you're doing, man, putting these suckers in their place, man.
Man, we just want to try to, man, just try to advance the sport of boxing. I get it, bro. It's a Florida, you from Florida, so it's a Florida thing. We talk a lot of shit. A lot of people don't like it.
And you know what?
We real animated. We real animated when we talk shit. So that's just how we is.
Absolutely, Coach. And you know what's funny is that you and I have a lot in common because you from the 305 like me, and I lived in Tampa, Brandon, and around Waters and Hines, down the street from the Tampa Stadium.
Yeah, Tampa Stadium.
And so I kind of thought that was
that's West Tampa.
Cool
that's the West Tampa.
Whenever I heard that. Yeah. I used to read about it. I don't know if you know Bobby McDowell that stays around there.
Yeah.
Around the West Tampa area. He's a good homeboy, man. I used to work with. But anyway, nevertheless, man, just keep it real, man. Keep it coming and keep putting these suckers in their place, my brother.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Thank you for calling, my brother.
Definitely, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Man. Hey, just keep it up, man. Hey, this channel gonna blow up, man. I'm telling you right now, man. It's definitely gonna blow up, man, because we resonate too. The real resonates too. You don't have no agenda. You always keep it real, and real recognizes real, my brother.
Well, my detractors don't think so. They hate my guts, but I'm still here. Shout out to my brother Self, man. Shout out to Self. Yeah, shout out to my brother Self, man. Call him in. FLA, man, in the building. Yeah, man, you get what I'm saying, though? Now, hold on. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, guys. Let's stop right here. Let's get back to this guy. Ryan Garcia. I don't like talking about Ryan Garcia. I swear I don't. Now he's fighting this dude named Emmanuel Tago. I know who this guy is. I know who he is. When I think of fighters that come out of Ghana, I think of the great Azuma Nelson. The great Azuma Nelson, when he first came to this country, I want to say 81 maybe. 81, somewhere up in there. He fought another great fighter from Mexico by the name of Salvador Sanchez. He fought the great Salvador Sanchez. The great Azuma Nelson fought the great Salvador Sanchez. The only thing is, didn't nobody know how great Azuma Nelson was prior to coming over here? You want to know why? He only had 13 fights. Nobody knew who he was when he came over here. I want to say 81, somewhere up in there. Because I think Salvador Sanchez, he passed away in 82, 83, somewhere up in there. Salvador Sanchez had like 40-something fights at the time. He was fighting an easy fight. This is supposed to be an easy fight. Oh, this dude ain't got but 13 fights. Walk in the park, right? Walk in the park. They fought 15 rounds too. Walk in the park, right? Zuma Nelson became a legend after that fight. He lost the fight, but he had 13 wins. The man fought the great Salvador Sanchez, who was a champion at the time, on his 14th professional fight. He was 13-0. His 14th professional fight came from Ghana. Didn't nobody know who the hell he was. And that man, and Salvador Sanchez went life and death with him. Salvador Sanchez did not run through Azuma Nelson. He beat him, dropped him, but he didn't run through him. They went 15 rounds, and I think Salvador Sanchez stopped him in the 15th round. I think he stopped him in the 15th round. They went 15 rounds, he stopped him in the 15th round. It took him 15 rounds to get a dude out of there that was 13-0. At that point, they knew who the hell Zuma Nelson was at that point. So that's the criteria that I hold these fighters to today. I don't feel like I'm wrong for holding them to these criteria. I'm gonna tell you why. Because of your fans. When you online telling me, when you're a dude with a YouTube channel and you my age and older, or a little younger than me in your 40s, and you talking all this gangster shit about this fighter and that fighter, and you got 1,000 videos about this same nigga, and you this and that, and he this, he that, and yada, 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 yada. And I'm looking like, damn, okay, he ain't moving like this guy. He ain't moving like a Zuma Nelson. Like, what are you comparing this to? And you say, I've been watching boxing for years. Yeah, you've been watching, but you don't know too much. You don't know shit about it. And the fanboyism takes over and clouds your judgment. I say something about this shit, they look at me like I got 9 heads. I'm the bad guy for pointing out the obvious. Some dudes are dead and they like to stay dead. That's fine. Got no problem with that. But I don't have to conform to that because I'm looking at, okay, goddamn, okay. Well, we know what Ali did. We ain't got to talk about that. Let's see. Simon Brown, we know what he did. James Lights Out Tony, we know what he did. Bernard Hopkins, we know what he did. Oscar De La Hoya, say what you want to say about Oscar. But Oscar was a bad boy when he was fighting. We know what he did. Pernell Whitaker, we know what he did. Let's see. The marvelous one, we know what he did. We ain't got to talk about him. Sugar Ray Leonard, you know what I mean? Ron Lyle, Ernie Shavers. Let's go hit it in the 2000s. Let's see, Julian Jackson. I'm like, the thing is, y'all be comparing these fighters today to those guys when these fighters today are not doing what those guys did. How can you compare a fighter, some of these fighters who you be capping for, to those guys when they not moving like those guys moved? In order for me to say, man, that dude moved like a cheetah, then that dude remind me of that cheetah over there. Does he run fast as the cheetah? Does he move like a cheetah? No, he don't run fast as the cheetah. He ain't moving like the cheetah. Well, how are you comparing him to a cheetah when he doesn't even does anything that the cheetahs do? He might move like a gazelle. He might move like a hippopotamus. He might move like a beaver. But now he ain't moving like this. This is why I criticize Jamal Charlo. It's simple with me, dog. When you tell me that your favorite fighter, I don't give a damn if he's from Texas. I don't care if he's from Florida. I don't care if he's from New York, California, Detroit, Michigan. I don't care if he's from the UK. I don't care if he's from China. If you tell me that your fighter is King Kong, his ass better be fighting Godzilla. Shout out to my brother here, man. Boxing historian, my brother. Retro boxing and documentaries. Hey, okay. Shout out to my brother, man. Shout out to my brother, man. Really though.
Now who sent you, nigga?
That's my brother. That's my man. I'm just saying. You get me? Hey, Retro, he said he gotta prove it with facts. You gotta prove it with facts. And you just can't say facts. It just can't be, man, you know shit, man. Crawford to knock out, if he would have fought Floyd, Pretty Boy Floyd, not Pretty Boy Floyd, Pretty Boy Floyd, back then, he would have beat Floyd. If he would have fought Sugar Ray Leonard back then, he would have beat Floyd. Facts! No, that ain't no goddamn facts. I mean, that's a fantasy match, but that ain't no damn facts. Shit, Errol will knock out, he would have beat Marvin Hagler. Errol would have did this and he would have did that to Pernell Whitaker or this guy. Facts, Blue, facts. What facts? Where do you get facts from? That's his opinion. His opinion. We'll never know. This is his opinion. Right? Just because you say facts don't make it facts. Facts is when you provide proof of that which you are claiming. You have something tangible. Like you have something tangible. That's what that is. Now, if you're giving your opinion, and when you give an opinion, you have to try to formulate your opinion based on factual things. And say, okay, based on this is what I believe would happen. It's a fantasy match. This is what I believe would happen. Right? I don't want to hear oh man, we automatically know he don't need to fight this dude because we know he'll automatically beat him. How we'll know that? Oh, well, you see what he did to such and such. Oh, we already know that. Like you praise these guys, put them on a goddamn pedestal, and then you put them in witness protection program and don't want them to fight no other guys. You want all the easy matches for your fighter.
But this ball been taking the easy matches, fighting other balls.
You want all the easy matches for your fighter. I just ain't come from that. Azuma Nelson. Now I don't think this guy who Ryan Garcia is going to fight from Ghana is Azuma Nelson, but I'm gonna give him the benefit. I'm not gonna sleep on him because he's from Ghana. I'm not gonna sleep on him. Not gonna sleep on him. Not gonna sleep on that dude. I got too much respect for the great Azuma Nelson in this country. I'm not gonna sleep on this guy. So I'm not gonna sleep on this guy. He said today, that's what we live today in fantasy matchups in the sports world. Yeah, we got to get fantasy matchups because we're not getting the real matchups. That's what it is. All I know is Azuma Nelson fought the great Salvador Sanchez. The great Azuma Nelson fought the great Salvador Sanchez in his 13th professional fight from Ghana. As a matter of fact, let me see how many fights. Hold on. Let me try to pull up Salvador Sanchez. Hold on, guys. Let me try to pull up Salvador Sanchez. I want to say he had like 40 fights, 41 fights, something like that. When he fought Azuma Nelson. He died in a car accident. Let's see. His 46 professional fights. I want to show y'all this. His 46 professional fights. He fought a guy, Azuma Nelson, who had 13 professional fights, and he stopped him in the 15th round. 1982. I said 81. I was wrong. I said 81, guys. I was wrong. I apologize. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Oh, yes. James from Richmond, Virginia.
James from Richmond. What the lick read, James? What you want to talk about, my brother?
Not much, man. I just wanted to say I love your show, dude. I just found you today. And, like, I just love, like, how you just straight up. You know what I'm saying? I love it. Like, you're not biased. You just love the sport and respect it for all the fighters and everything. Like, I love it.
Yeah, man, I appreciate. Listen, I appreciate the support, man. I really do appreciate the support, man. We trying to grow the sport of boxing, grow the channel. You know, I made a lot of enemies out here on these YouTube streets. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
You know, I don't apologize for it. Yeah, I don't apologize for it. I stand on my square. I give I don't want to be disrespectful, not to you, but I give two fucks about what did they say or say. I'm standing on my square. This is how I feel. I love the sport of boxing. I'm too old to be playing these crackhead games. These old guys, anyways. And it's just the way I see it. This is the criteria that I go by. You know what I mean? The Zuma Nelson criteria,
yes,
the
sir.
Salvador Sanchez criteria, the Marvelous Marvin Hagler criteria, the Ali criteria, the Sonny Liston. I mean the Simon Brown criteria. You know the Gerald McCullen Clown criteria. Like what my main man name from Detroit, not B-Hop from Philly. James Tony criteria. Like this is how I gauge it.
Tony.
This is how I gauge it. So and if they ain't moving like that. You know, I don't want to hear no shit about boxing chains. No, it's still a ring. They still wear boxing gloves. Yep. They still punch each other in the face. They still punch each other in the body. And the top elite fighters are still making millions of dollars.
And today's time, all we live in is that they always want these fantasy matchups. And it's like, ain't none of these fighters the same. They're all their own different fighter and everything, man. It's crazy. It's just crazy. And everything. But yeah, that's the only reason why I want to give you a shout out and everything. Let you know I love your channel and everything. And like, I became a big fan and I really appreciate it. It's been awesome. Just watching your show these last hour, it's been awesome. I was like, yeah, I like this dude.
Yeah, man, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate the support, my brother, man. What's you say your name, James, right? From Richmond, VA?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Salute to you, my brother. Salute to you. Salute to James from Richmond, VA, man. Salute to you, my brother. If you're new to the channel, man, please subscribe, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. He said, Coach, thoughts on Benavidez and Andrade. I got Benavidez beating Andrade, but I'm pulling for Andrade, but I'm gonna tell you why I have Benavidez probably beating Andrade. I don't think he'll stop him. I think it's because he's been in that weight division longer and Andrade is moving up. I got to think about that one, fam. I always kind of lean more towards the bigger fighter. If Andrade cannot hurt David Benavidez, I don't see him winning the fight. Stylistically, I see Andrade is going to have to fight him. You know, use his footwork, use his athleticism and footwork. I think if Andrade can do that, there's a possibility that he probably can win. He just can't fight him. He can't fight him in the pocket. And I don't know his punching power. You know, it's everything is right now. Be honest with you, I would definitely love to see Andrade win, but just me thinking about it now, I just think that David Benavidez is the big boy. He's been at that weight division for a while. That's going to be a tough task for Andrade. But I would love for him to win that. I would love for him to win, because if he wins, then all this shit about, you know, he got a terrible style, he fight nobody. It's crazy because hats off to Andrade and David Benavidez, because Jamal Charlo didn't want to move up and fight him. Caleb Plant don't want to fight him, and they're in the same weight division. So if Andrade moves up to fight David Benavidez, that right there tell me everything I need to know. Because Caleb Plant didn't want to fight him, and Charlo didn't want to fight him. That tell me everything I need to know. Shout out to David Benavidez. That's what I got to say about that. Shout out to David Benavidez. I mean, shout out to on the Boo Boo Andrade. Shout out to Andrade. Shout out to him. For him even making that move. Shout out to Dirty Red for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say if Yellow are not subscribed to Boxing Gyms, y'all are sleeping. His technical breakdowns on the Sweet Science is superb. Go check him out. What is his name? Boxing Gyms? I'll check him out. Boxing Gyms. He says, I'm due straight. Say Charlo's losing their next fight, coach, in my opinion. Bro, I'm gonna tell you something, man. You know, Jamel Charlo is one of my favorite fighters. I love Jamel Charlo because Jamel Charlo has heart. Jamel Charlo has heart. I see that Jamel Charlo, that Castaño has been sparring with Virgil Ortiz. I can just imagine what those sparring sessions are like. Castaño is a PBC fighter. Virgil Ortiz is a Golden Boy fighter. They coming together, they sparring each other. That's a 50-50 fight. Again, I'm picking Jamel Charlo, but I said with a but, I'm gonna tell you why. What I don't like about Jamel Charlo, and I have to, even though he's one of my favorite fighters, but he's not above reproach. What I don't like about Jamel Charlo is when he gets angry, he doesn't know how to control his emotions in the ring. He doesn't know how to control his emotions in the ring, and he fights tight. I looked at that Castaño fight twice. When he gets mad, he fights tight. He's looking mean, very angry as he always does. And he was loading up on his shots. And the reason why Jamel Charlo was not letting his hands go like you wanted him to do offensively, because he understood that Brian Castaño was trying to counter him. Brian Castaño was trying to counter Jamel Charlo. Jamel understood that. As soon as I throw this punch, he's going to come right in and yada, 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 yada. That's what he was doing. Jamel Charlo, he wasn't thinking in the fight. This guy's a shorter fighter. He's coming up on you. He's throwing left hooks to the body. How many uppercuts did Jamel Charlo throw in that fight? How many uppercuts did he throw in that fight, guys? He said, yeah, coach, they're okay, but I hear they're really unfocused and drinking a lot. And listen. Hold on. This is another thing, guys. What you got to understand. A fighter's lifestyle is everything. See, you fanboys and these old crusty niggas with these YouTube channels, see, what they don't tell you is this, because they don't know no better they got themselves. They don't know no better. Because if you knew better, you'd do better. They don't know no better. They're just old niggas who like to dick ride for interviews. They don't like me because I call it the way I see it. So it is. I call it the way I see it, and I ain't trying to be down, none of that shit. I give two fucks about the interview. We gonna be all right over here regardless. If they fucking with us, cool. If they not, the hell with them. Don't matter who it is, don't matter how much money they got, how long they been in the game, who their baby mama is, who their baby daddy is, how many, you driving Lambos or suicide doors, I want to get the interview. I got press credentials. I care not about none of that shit. I'm not in it for that. I'm in it because, hey, man, I love the sport of boxing. That's it. That's what I'm in it for. I'm not in it for that. All that other shit again, I'm going to get all that regardless. Because we're going to take off. We're going to take off. They told me last year, they say, man, you'll never hit the 10,000. We did that in 12 and a half months. Well, you'll never hit the 20,000. Keep breathing. You don't know me very well, sir. You do not know me very well. But anyways, I want to make sure I say this right. If Jermell Charlo can keep his emotions in check and think his way through, because he hurt Brian Castano in that fight. I think it was the 10th round. The 9th or the 10th round. I think it was the 9th round. He hurt him, and Castano's head went all the way back, and he backed up on the ropes, and he rushed Castano and just went throwing punches. He was throwing punches, but Castano was blocking him. But he was hurt. He could have got if he was able to control his emotions, he probably could have dropped Castano, but he didn't. Now, I'm a fan. Jermell Charlo's one of my favorite fighters, but I can't lie for him. He got hurt several times in that fight. In my opinion, when he got hit a couple of times on the ropes, he dropped down and he bounced off the bottom rope. I saw that twice in that fight. Those would have been knockdowns if the bottom rope wasn't there. So, Castano training with Virgil Ortiz, a young, strong lion, who I think is him and Boots going to run the welterweight division. They're going to run these old niggas off the block. Virgil Ortiz and Boots Ennis is going to run Terrence Crawford off the block. He's going to run Errol Spence off the block. They're going to run Ugas off the block. They're going to run Keith Thurman off the block. Whether you like it or not, I believe that. I get it. Oh, he gonna get rid of Crawford, but they ain't gonna do nothing with Spence. Yeah. I know your fanboy. I know your fanboy eyes and ears are telling you that. But no. They're gonna run all of them niggas off the block. That's the difference between me and you. You have no objectivity, right? Younger, stronger, and talented as hell. Now it doesn't mean that if they fight any of those guys, they'll beat them. But boy, don't mean they're gonna lose neither. Young and hungry. But Jermell Charlo, he's going to have to fight with more control. He's going to have to use his jab and understand Brian Castano has one way that he's going to fight you. He's going to fight you the exact same way he fought you last time. By him being a shorter fighter, having a shorter arm reach, he's going to have to close the distance, the range, and he's going to have to get on the inside like he did last time. My advice to Jermell Charlo, work on some uppercuts, sir. Work on your uppercut that you did not use in the last fight. Work on that. It's going to be there. It's going to be there. My advice to Brian Castano is be prepared for the uppercut. Look at the mistakes that you made. Jermell Charlo, look at the mistakes that you made. Look at what you could have did. Look at the times you got hurt, why you got hurt, how you got hurt. Feint a little bit more. He was fighting pretty good, though. He was fighting pretty good. Matter of fact, Brian Castano and Jermell Charlo was fighting pretty good. Both of their feints really impressed me. Brian Castano is a damn good fighter. He made a believe out of me last year. He made a damn. I can't lie. He made a believe out of me. But I'm rooting for Jermell Charlo, to be honest with you. Bottom line, great bosses are great when the critics want to run them through the gauntlet. Any questionable, unproven matchups has a similar tier style opponent on that resume. You know, too much is given, much is required. You know what I mean? Heavy is the crown, heavy is the head that wears the crown. If you're telling me that this guy is all of that, we're going to look at him through all of that eyes. Don't tell me your fighter is all of that. And then when I hold him to that, all of that criteria, then you get mad. Because with that comes critique. You see what I'm saying? All I know is, all I know is this here. Azuma Nelson fought Salvador Sanchez on his 14th professional fight, coming from Ghana. Salvador Sanchez had 46 fights at the time. And it took him 15 rounds to stop Zuma Nelson. So when you guys tell me, well, oh man, this dude ain't ready yet. You know, we got to let it marinate, this, that. No, man, no. Those are the politics of boxing. But it's not your job as a fan to say when a person is ready, they need to let it marinate. See, then now you're getting into fanaging, matchmaking, promoting, you go to nigga-splaining, all that shit. I ain't in all that there, man. Nah, Zuma Nelson fought. As a matter of fact, shit, let's look at Sugar Ray. When did Sugar Ray and Wilfred Benitez fought? Shit, Sugar Ray Leonard, Wilfred Benitez, all this shit that's going on with all this shit that's going on right now, certain fighters in same weight divisions, they've been talking about fighting each other. 5 years on went by, they ain't fought each other yet. And then y'all look at me like I'm crazy, like I got 9 heads. I'm the crazy dude though. And the problem is it's these old crusty niggas that's on the block. They don't know shit about the sport of boxing. They dick ride young niggas for interviews. And they don't keep it trill with boxing. They just don't. They just don't. They don't keep it trill with boxing. They don't. So, they want to be fanagers. All right, what's the name? Ain't sitting no contract. What's the name? Ain't sitting no contract. Okay. Send a contract. Malcolm says, he said, you do have some examples of fighters jumping in the water a little too early, though, coach. Like Fernando Vargas. Yeah, that is true. 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 Fernando Vargas jumped in there. But listen, Fernando Vargas wanted to jump in there. He wanted to jump in there. So, but Fernando Vargas, his handlers did move him a little too fast. I will say that, but 5 years, he could have waited a couple more years. He wasn't supposed to got in there with them killers he got in there with. But I'm just saying though. That's it. That's it. I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't do that, dog. I just don't. I'm just being honest with you. I'm not gonna do that, dog. All that, I don't believe in putting fighters in the witness protection program. I don't believe in none of that shit. That's why we came up with the commandments. We came up with the commandments, dog. We the only matter of fact, the shirt's gonna be out next week, and we're gonna create a PD. I'm gonna have everything set up for everybody. Cause I keep myself in check with those commandments. These old dudes, and anybody that's my age and older, and even in the 40s, I say they the old dudes. So if you're in your 40s and up, you the old dudes, and you dick riding for interviews and slobbering and all that shit there, and capping and doing all this stuff there. It is what it is. Not here to sugarcoat anything, sir. Not here to be your friends. Not here to be down with you or your subscribers. I care nothing. I care 2 fucks about you or them. I care about the sport of boxing, and I just call it the way I see it. If you don't like it, you can leave. I don't care. I have a background in marketing. I know what I'm doing over here. Proof is in the pudding, right? There's a whole lot of people who who love the sport of boxing. They want unbiased and objective opinions as it relates to the sport. They don't want narrative pushers. I'm saying there's an audience out there for that. They don't like narrative pushers. They don't want to get threatened when they get online, when they give their opinion on something. They don't want to be blocked because someone said something in the chat that didn't go with the narrative. They don't want to go on someone's platform where they getting cussed out. Oh, bitch ass nigga, F ass nigga, when I see you, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I got shooters, yada 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 yada. There's an audience out there that don't want none of that shit. They just want to deal with the sport of boxing. That's who I appeal to. Care nothing about you narrative pushers.
Now who sent you, nigga?
So when they come over here with that bullshit, that's what I'm asking.
Now who sent you, nigga?
I want to know who sent you, because we're going to toe tag your ass and send your ass back to them where you came from. We're going to send you back to your ragged ass mammies. That's what we say here in Florida.
Nah. You ain't got no gun. But where the weed at?
That's what we say here, bro. That's what we say here. Talk a lot of shit, from Florida. We talk a lot of shit, dog. Talk a lot of shit, slick with it, all that shit there. It is what it is. We care nothing about your threats.
The fuck?
Care nothing about your shooters.
Shut up! Before I bust a cap up in your ass.
Care nothing about that, sir. We don't care nothing about that. All we care about
ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
is boxing. That's all we care about. I'm too old to fanboy. I'm too old to dick ride. I'm too old to ride with cliques and crews. I ain't a part of no clique or no crew on YouTube. I see dudes, I see channels that was all right with one guy 1 minute, kicked the nigga out the group the next minute, and everybody in that group that he was a part of turned on him and shit on the dude. I see dudes who were down 1 minute on one channel, best friends. Next thing you know, they cussing each other out, threatening each other. I call that the Jerry Springer show. We don't do that shit over here. Not New Media Today USA Boxing. Too old for that shit. Too old for it. Care nothing about that. All I give a damn about is the fights. I pay for what I decide that I want to pay for. Nobody gonna tell me what I should do with my money. If I see a fight that's worthy, that's pay-per-view worthy, and I came up in the pay-per-view era. Pay-per-views were what? Events. Something that people got excited about. Something that people, through fight parties, people went and got their hair done. The women went and got their hair done. They went to the mall and bought outfits. Dudes went to the mall and bought outfits, and they went to fight parties and were looking good. That's the era I came up in. You old crested niggas know that. But you so busy dick right because you niggas old and irrelevant right now. You trying to get your glory days back. Well, I know such and such. I can call him right now. Okay, that's good. What you want, a hero cookie? Fuck you and the nigga that sent you. How about that?
Shut up! Before I bust a cap up in your ass.
But anyways, man, hey, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Hey, man, it is what it is, man. We get it in over here. Over here, we get it in. We do not play over here. We do not play over here. Shout out to Jamie Nieto for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy!
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say Fernando was coming back in that fight. I had Tito in trouble after 2 knockdowns, yeah. And Tito started blatantly throwing low blows to get Vargas off. Yeah. Tito was known for doing that. He was known for doing that. But, Vargas, I don't think Vargas should have jumped in there with Tito, too. He jumped in there too soon. But we don't babysit fighters over here. We have commandments. We have commandments that we go by. We don't babysit no fighters. But I'm thinking about coming with another commandment. If you're ass 40 and up, you should not be fanboy. You're too old to be a fanboy. Too old to be a fanboy. My name ain't Brandy, and I don't want to be down. Remember that. I don't want to be down, brother. I don't want to be down. I stand on my own principles, my own square. I'm a leader. I'm not a follower. I don't follow no niggas, especially niggas who I know more than. You niggas are beneath me. And I mean that. I'm not talking about nobody in the chat. I'm talking about directly to the people who I'm talking to. The ones who gonna get offended by this, you the nigga I'm talking about. You niggas are beneath me. You and your whole crew. Take it how you want to take it. Jump to whatever conclusion you want to jump to. If you feel like I'm talking about you, I'm talking about you. If you feel like it don't apply to you, it don't apply to you. But I say what I say. I stand on it. Other than that, that's it. It's that boy Coach Malachi Williams signing out. New Media Today USA Boxing. Let's go ahead and give everybody a round of applause once again. And we're going to go out OJ the Two-Man style. All I care about is talking boxing, dog. I don't care about all the other shit. I don't care about the cars, the Lambos, how many hoes you got, how many homewells you got, how many drinks you got, how many shooters you got, what city you're from, what's your organization called on. I don't care about none of that shit. I care nothing about none of it. Shout out to the women, man. Let's give a shout out to the sisters. Shout out to the Queen Lisa Bells. Shout out to the Queen Karma Serene. Shout out to the Queen Misfit. Shout out to the Queen Bless 365. Shout out to the Queen Nick Rich. Shout out to the Queen Lady Shan. Shout out to the Queen Arlette. Shout out to the Queen Bad Girl TKO. Shout out to the Queen Miss Sexy. Shout out to the Queen Monica Silva. Shout out to the Queen Deborah Booker. Shout out to the Queen Lil Green Eyes P. And shout out to the Queen Ava. Shout out to all of the brothers who showed up today. Shout out to everyone who was new to the channel and subscribed. I appreciate that. Love the support. We got some commandments that I want to let you guys be familiar with. We're going to go over the commandments tomorrow. Saturday night, we'll have a fight party. The Keith Thurman versus Mario Barrios fight party. We're going to smoke some weed. We're going to have a couple of drinks. We're going to talk some shit. That's what we're going to do. That's what I do with all my fight parties. We smoke weed, have a couple of drinks, and we talk shit. I'm going to go to the gym tomorrow. Like I went to the gym today and, you know, work out real hard. You know what I mean? So, and we're going to make it do what it do. Your favorite YouTube channel hates me. That's fine. Let them know the phone lines be open, and I won't. Well, I ain't got to say I want all the smoke. They already know that. They already know that. It's a whole bunch. It's supposed to be a bunch of them, but it's supposed to be a bunch of them. That's what they say. That's what they say. Shout out to Paul Evans for dropping them 2 damn pounds on your boy.
Hey, Leroy!
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say, happy early belated birthday. Oh, look, Green Eyes P, it was your birthday? Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't know that. I should have played Luke for you. Should have played Luke for you. Cap D coming. 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 Let me start, man. The fight starts at 9 o'clock tomorrow. Just look at it for the community. I'm gonna post it. Fight starts at 9 o'clock tomorrow. We probably gonna go on a little earlier. Other than that, that's it. Let's go ahead and give everybody a shout out. Shout out to Jeff Luciano. Shout out to Mad Dog 8. Shout out to V8 Money Group. As a matter of fact, let's give everybody a shout out who called in. Shout out to Roach from Houston. Shout out to Justin from Florida. My little brother, young brother, 16 years old. Shout out to the box. Shout out to the boxing historian, man. My brother out there, he got a damn good channel, but he knows boxing. Shout out to my brother Retro Boxing and Documentaries, man. My brother in Gainesville. Not too far from the old boy. Shout out to Self from Arkansas and shout out to James from Richmond, VA. Salute to Mad Dog H. Shout out to my brother Smith and West. Shout out to Ron Boy Fresh. Shout out to Charles Barkley. Shout out to Knockdown 305. Shout out to Southpaw Killer. Shout out to Con Shinery. Shout out to James. Me and him have differences all the time. Me and James don't agree on nothing. We can talk about 1,000 things and we're probably going to disagree on all 1,000 of them. More than likely. Because I understand, in my opinion, I understand his mentality. I get it. And he probably feel like he got me figured out. I get it. So we just know where we stand. You know, with our opinions, what we like and what we don't like. And that's fine. That's fine. You know what I mean? We don't block people over here because we don't agree. We don't do that shit over here. Shout out to Malcolm Roach. Shout out to Con Shinery. Shout out to Thomas Cruz. Shout out to Reese Mack. Shout out to my main man Big Ronald Finkley. Shout out to Knockdown 305. Shout out to the EJ Fisker. Shout out to Paul Evans. Salute to you, fam. Shout out to Miguel Charco. Shout out to Rob Rib Shows. James Jones, what the lick read. Anna Lee, what's happening? Jeff Luciano, what's going on? CB3, what's up, bro? Let's see. Shout out to Lee. What's going on? Cool Boy Curry. Shout out to my brother, man, Diallo Huggy, aka Huggy Bear. Shout out to Reese Mack, Hector Garcia, Javon Soto. Shout out to Charlo. Shout out to Halim. Shout out to Kenneth Johnson, Mad Dog H, Jamie Nieto, Eddie Val. Shout out to everyone who gave a super chat as well and who sent the cash app. Shout out to Hawk from Maryland. Oh man, so many people. Shout out to Mad Dog H, Fanboy Killer. Shout out to Rune. What's going on, Rune? Shout out to Mr. Right UK. Shout out to my brother. My brother, he called it all the time. Shout out to Cassidy. Cassidy, what's going on, man? Shout out to Cassidy, man. Shout out to Shout out to I said the queen. I said all the women. I said all the women. I said all the sisters. Shout out to Lisa Bells. Shout out to the Queen Lisa Bells as well. Shout out to Jose Serrano. Shout out to Pugilism, Pappy, Seawood, Cool Boy Curry, Bernard Burton. I'm going down to the bottom, guys. I'm going all the way down to the bottom. And it is what it is. Once again, back, it's the incredible Ryan Animal, the incredible public enemy number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am the bad guy on these streets. These YouTube streets. I am public enemy number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Shout out to D-Ray Promotions too. Shout out to D-Ray Promotions. Do a survey. Do a survey to all of those channels. They'll tell you, man, we hate that nigga. If we could put hands on him, we would. Wouldn't be wise, but you know. Whoo, I ain't got no roof over here, boy. I'll tell you, boy. Ain't gonna be what you think it's gonna be. Other than that, that's it. It's our boy Coach Malachi Williams signing out. New media today, USA Boxing.
The fuck?
Holla at you guys, man.
Now who sent you, nigga?
I know what I got for all my shooters.
Shut up! I'll bust a cap up in your ass.
Well, yeah.
You wish you could work it the way I do.
Otis, what's wrong with you, man?
That's wrong, Esther. That's wrong. He did nothing to you.
He did nothing to you, Esther. He did nothing. You're wrong, Esther. You're wrong, Puto. Puto, you're wrong. It's just jokes, guys. That's all it is. Other than that, that's it. It's that boy Coach Malachi Williams signing out. New media today, USA Boxing. Be on the lookout, guys. We're going live for the Keith Thurman fight. Can one time pull it off? Or will one time be upset? Shout out to Rebuttal Entertainment, too. My brother over there, Lewis, over there in D.C., and Lou Peterson over there as well. Holla at you guys. Don't beat me there. Beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.